And I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's so true. And I owe it all to you.
Now let's begin the story.
I ain't your average cat. I slap box with lions. Ever since the 5th grade, kickball with tires. Made a mini fortune off a ripped off appliance. Money wanted stove back, hit dog with irons. Boogie need to find God. Shit, dog, I'm trying. That's why I robbed the Deacon house. Man, quit your lying. I did it and do it again and then repeat.
H-Town's finest 16 Shots podcast.
I'm lightning with the blam blam.
Y'all remember that song?
I remember that movie.
Yeah, Dirty Dancing.
Yeah,
that was a great song. One of the whole soundtrack, you know. Okay, well, is everybody ready to start?
It sounds like you already started.
No, I was just talking. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know,
recording in progress.
I've been drinking Mountain Dew. Amp. You can't see it because it got the wish color, but it's an amp.
Yeah, I was like, why is it a clear can?
Oh, it's special made can for me. I ordered these cans from Bulgaria.
Hey, we got rat beef, man.
We got rat beef. No, we got more than rat beef. We got a bunch of beef, man. No, can't me. Talk about rat.
Not me.
Oh, go. Oh, you and her.
Yeah, we got rat beef.
Well, talk about your rat beef.
We got
talk
beef?
about it.
Yeah, we got rat
Speak on it.
Oh, I didn't realize I had beef with anybody.
Speak on it.
We ain't got no rat beef.
Oh, okay.
Rat beef? Are you saying rap?
Rap beef. Rap.
Y'all sound old.
Your mama.
I don't even know what that means.
Both of y'all. Did you say rap? Like the words beef? Rap beef? Are you saying rap beef? Y'all sound old.
I'm trying to understand what is rap beef? Like we rappers and we got beef?
Yeah, you know, rappers they have beef. It don't be real beef. It kind of be fake beef.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't know fake beef either.
I got some new shoes today. I want to test them out, man. You know, I love getting new shoes because I always pay the least amount of money in the world for them. And then everybody's like, "Oh man, I like those, man." I'm like, "Yeah, they cost me $20."
Because they fake?
No,
they're like knockoffs.
Some.
Did you get the Walmart?
No, man. I just know how to shop for shoes, man.
Those some ugly ass shoes, man.
Okay, let the hate be real.
I saw something like that at Walmart today.
You did not see nothing like. You couldn't see nothing like this at Walmart. Not like this.
To be clear, there's nothing wrong with Walmart.
I love it, man. It smells like pork.
Adi Preen. You know, that's a great.
I love Walmart.
Man, let me tell you
that's a great.
I don't fucking go to Walmart. I hate seeing the Walmart sign. Like if I have to go to Walmart, I feel like I'm poor.
No,
fuck that. I feel like I'm
Walmart.
Poor. Nah,
I actually went to Walmart today. I was walking around Walmart at like 7:30 in the morning. I had a event at my kid's school at 9:20, and I didn't want to have to go all the way back to the house. So I was like, "What can I do for an hour and a half?" Oh, I could just walk around Walmart.
Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying that Walmart is not a good store. Has nothing to do with Walmart.
It depends on which Walmart.
It has everything to do with the people who shop at Walmart.
Yes, I saw some things this morning at 8:00 in Walmart that I was just like, did you decide to come in pajamas? And are those the pajamas you chose to walk outside the door with?
I feel like my issue with Walmart is that it's like you said, the people. It's anywhere I go. Like if I see people or happenings that I don't particularly like feel like reflect upon me. Like if I go somewhere and it's a bunch of crazy people or people doing crazy things.
Oh, I gather.
Like how do they know that I'm not one of them? They might think I'm one of them because I'm 100% the person that gets dragged in or coddled in or pulled in to wild situations. So,
not me. When I feel the energy is shifted and it's about to get wild, I'm gathering things and I'm leaving.
now I could be just walking in, and somebody could be like, "Hey man, ain't you so and so?" And
I just keep on
like
walking. Like I'm one of those people you don't want to run into in the store, because 9 times out of 10, I'm just gonna keep walking and hope that you don't see me, and hope that you believe that I didn't see you.
I saw you post some bullshit like that on your Facebook. I think it was one of these situations. You posted that shit, and I read it, and I was like, well, if I see you in Walmart or any store, I'm definitely finna approach you. But
don't.
I'm
just
no.
Care. So if I saw you at the store, I would speak. But there are some people it's just like, I have seen people that I know in the store, and I purposely like, ooh, let me go down a different aisle.
Oh wow,
you know,
wow!
I was gonna make a statement that I'm not gonna make.
You know what it is?
No, let me finish though. Because you want to know what?
Wow.
Why he's over here saying wow. I do that shit.
Wow.
Like, no, you don't think about it. I'm in the store. I could be buying personal things. I could just be buying. I just may not want you to see what's in my cart, or I don't want to hold a conversation with you.
How are you buying something in your cart that it's in a store?
I just really don't want to hold a conversation.
Nah, I don't want to talk to you niggas. Tell the truth. Just say it. I do not want to talk to you niggas, man.
I don't want this fake conversation of you to be like, girl, I haven't seen you in 20 years. That's for a reason. It's a reason you haven't seen me in 20 years. The people that I want to see, I see. I've not seen you in 20 years for a reason. Let me push my cart and go on by my business.
Hey, you want to keep it?
Man, that's cold bleed, bro. That's cold bleed.
Hey, them 20 years ago when we was in school together, I would see some of these niggas and go on the other hallway because I don't want to talk to you niggas.
Exactly.
But, you know.
Teach his own, man. I know no judgment zone here.
Man, I don't want to talk
no judgment zone here.
All you niggas finna do is come lie to me about what y'all been doing. About and how much money y'all got. How much of a trapper you are. Nigga, you work a regular job like me, bro.
Like people will see me in the store and I try to, and I usually I see people first and I'm like, oh, let me shift around. But like if I'm in the store and my husband is in the store, like he's a friendly guy. So it's like, he knows everybody. So it's just like, oh, hey, what's up, y'all? You still with her? And y'all still together, man. Y'all been together for so long. And then I'm just sitting there with this look on my face like, can I go to another aisle? Like, why are we standing here? And he'll carry a conversation. And I'm just like, hey, how you doing?
I don't want to go there today. So I'm gonna go there later on in the pod. So I'm gonna keep for real, but for me it's like,
don't bother people in the stores. Like,
look, bother people. This is what I'm saying. We only have one life to live, right? You only have one life to live.
And I don't want to be bothered in this one life that I have to live.
But what I'm saying is the organic. Like, do you know how many things had to happen for this moment right now happening right now?
I'm gonna tell you how many things had to happen, nigga. We both grew up on the south side. We still stay in H-Town, and we happen to still, your mama still stay in the south side. You still stay on the south side, and you shopping at that Walmart. And I saw.
And the thing about it is because he knows so many people. People recognize me. I don't know, and it's like, oh.
Now
that's a blessing, man.
I will say this though.
It's a blessing.
It happens to it be, bro. 90% of the people who walk up to me and speak to me while I'm out and about, I don't even remember these niggas. But I will say, if you catch me, I ain't gonna be no asshole. I'll sit there and chop it up with you. But if I'm on aisle 6 and I see you at the end of aisle 6, and I like really don't want to talk to you, I'm gonna turn around and go the other way. You know what I'm saying? If it's somebody who I don't know, all right, that's cool. Or if I run, I'm blind and shit. If I ain't got my glasses on, then I run up and like, oh shit, and then I'll be cool. But it's some people out there I'll be saying, if I see them niggas, I go the other way, man. I don't want to talk to you niggas, man.
I ain't got no enemies. Or I don't have any people.
Oh, I didn't say enemies.
I'm not saying you have enemies. I'm just saying for me personally, like, I feel like every interaction with a person is a chance to grow or to learn something new. You never know what that person got going on. Like there's literally time,
right? Like, but you never know what that person never know what you have going on. And 9 times out of 10, I'm at the store. I didn't want to go to the store, but I'm at the store. I don't want to be bothered.
To each his own. I'm saying like today, I ran into somebody. Well, it happened to me like 4 or 5 times today. We literally talked about somebody. We passed by an old place we used to program out of on Beechnut and Bissonnette. Passed by there randomly as hell. Hey man, I wonder what happened to so and so and so and so. End up not being able to do what you're supposed to do, going to the other side of town, stopping somewhere, and then organically these two people who we ain't seen in 15 years end up sitting right here next to us. Like, wow, you know what I mean? How many things in the world had to happen for that to happen? So you can put it and say like, oh yeah, we both stay on the south side, and we you know, but in the same breath, there's so many things that had to happen for you to be in the store with that person, because you could have went to another store, you could have went a different aisle, you could have went got something different. Y'all happened to meet. So somewhere in the universe, some power, some energy brought y'all in each other's presence. So
if I'm not seeing that 15 years and you run into me in the store, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to act like I don't know you.
I mean, that's cool. Teachers are, like I said.
You know what? Honestly, it won't even be an act. Like so many people from like even high school, I just don't recognize. Like,
okay, yeah, I can understand that. I'm saying I'm just saying what it takes. Like, there's 4.2 million people in Houston. The fact that you meet one person, that you run to one person out of them 4.2, that's not coincidence. That's not a happenstance. Some energy in the world brought y'all together.
I feel what you're saying, but you gotta also have to understand who you're talking to. You're talking to two people who are socially. That's
why I said H's zone. That's why I said.
But think about it. Like the same people that I talked to, or the same people that I talked to 20 years ago. Like, if we like, no, I'm just like,
hey. No shade on my no shade, no shade,
I know she
no judgment zone.
I know she be outside sometimes, but you talking? I don't go no, bro. I don't go outside.
But you know what? I actually lately I've been inside, but even when I was outside, I was outside with the same people. Like it wasn't like, oh, here's a new person. No, I just don't. Well,
what I'm saying is, I'm no judgment zone. I mean, we all project and create our own realities and live in them. So there's no judgments or anything like that. I would say
that's your thing. I've noticed that's your thing lately. The reality thing.
What?
No, it's not negative.
Man, reality. Yeah, reality. Because I think
but that is reality. The reality of it is, I'm gonna walk to that store and look straight ahead, look straight at what I'm getting. So I'm not even gonna see that you're there.
Nah.
Yeah, that's reality. Cool. Like that's cool. I'm not tripping.
I'm socially awkward, bro. I get anxiety.
Extremely. I'm extremely awkward in social
of having to communicate, bro. So sometimes it's like I said again, it's not me being an asshole when I do it. If you run up on me and I see you, like if you run up on me and speak, I'm not gonna be an asshole. We'll chop it up. Whatever, bro. I'm like socially awkward. I get anxiety about shit sometimes. So
exactly. Like if you walk to me and speak, I'm gonna respond. I wouldn't just walk off if you speak, but I'm never going to be in the store and see somebody I know and be like, "Oh, hey." No, I'm never gonna do that.
So I'll do that too, though. like if I see somebody who I want to talk to, but then it ain't gonna be like that happy. I'll be like, "Hey man, what's going down?" But
no,
I'm happy to see everybody, man.
If I ran into you in the store, I would speak like, hey, you know, how y'all doing? Whatever. But
hey, this is gonna sound like some bullshit. I've seen my own brother. All right, I've seen my own brother I'm going to my T-Lady house, and I see my own brother at the gas station, bro.
Yeah.
And I was on my way to the gas station, and I don't go. I keep going, and I pull in the driveway. And I'll text that nigga and be like, "Hey, where you at? You coming to the house? Give me a soda."
Yeah,
that's how.
I was by your mom's house the other day.
Oh yeah, what you was doing? Yeah, Clark, realest hood in Houston. You know what I'm talking about?
False.
Yeah, you from Africa? You ain't got no hood, homie.
The earth is my turf.
Subdivision that they built like in the front yard. One of my nieces live over there.
In the front yard.
It used to be like a park or something.
Mm-hmm.
There's houses.
Oh, I know.
I was over there today too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm okay. So I'm gonna get into some of the topics in a second, but I do want to say that I'm genuinely happy to see, and maybe our experience is different as far as the people we grew around and what's call it, but I'm genuinely happy to see people I went to middle school, high school, that elementary, because so many of us didn't make it out, like alive or unscathed or have. So it's like there's a that's what the hood unity was really all about. Like we grew up in the same situation,
we cool
grew up
with
in the
that.
same circumstances.
We cool with that. We're not saying that.
Right.
We're just
Right.
saying,
That's not it at all. Like,
I don't want to
and
talk.
even
No, I'm
like,
saying that like me seeing Michael Staley or me seeing, Dan or seeing some of them guys, immediately I think about Engine or Screw or Mo or all these guys who didn't make it that we have all these guys who didn't make it who we have direct connections to. So it's hard to see this person and not think about T. Lee because we were all running together. So to see that we're still alive, that in itself is just like, hey, bro, how you doing? You know what I'm saying, man? No matter where we at.
But see,
That's just
keyword,
the
you said
experience.
y'all were hanging together. See, I didn't hang around a lot of people, elementary, middle school, high school. So most of these people I wouldn't know if I saw them in the store. Like even people that I did, for instance, the other circle, what's his name? Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Our daughters went to elementary together.
Mm-hmm.
I used to see him in the school and walk right past him. It's not that I didn't know him. It was just like it was just like, oh, let me get here quickly. I'm just trying to get the girl to school, and like we don't
man,
stop and do the small.
I got you. I'm not tripping.
Like because it's awkward. Like
how's it awkward? We go to the same school.
I don't know you. You don't know me. It's awkward. So go your way. Let me scoot over here and get down this hallway. Like,
ain't no unity in my community, man. That's what it sounds like to me, man. It sounds like it sounds like our community. It's like it sounds
who are socially awkward. That's very uncomfortable. It's like, oh, let me go this way because what are we going to talk about? We're not friends. We have nothing. Like, hey, how you doing? And just keep going.
That's it. But I agree. And like I said, I'm not trying to escape. I'm not trying to go around or minimize what you guys are saying about social awkwardness. But I am saying that
I do feel like you're trying to minimize our mental health issues.
But I just said I'm not. But I'm also.
But usually when people say that they're not trying to do something, they're doing exactly that. Yeah.
No. What I'm saying is that the space, the way that you're describing it, is not the way that I'm describing it. So I understand.
You are not a socially awkward person. So you could go in a room and nobody's talking and just kind of spark up a conversation with the entire room. Whereas I'm going to sit in the corner and hope nobody see that I'm there because I don't want them to talk to me.
You are a social butterfly, Book. Now, as vain as I am, I want everyone to see me because I'm vain. But, however,
oh no, see, I don't.
I don't want to talk to you all because I get anxiety about meeting new people. I get anxiety about speaking, and it's weird because as long as I've been in management and have to talk to people on a daily basis, it's like I get anxiety.
You know what? That's totally different. Like I'm the same way at work. I can walk in the boardroom, present what I'm presenting in front of. I manage 115 people, but to me, work is different. Like that's business. There's personal there for me. It's all business. So I can go in there, put on my director hat. Shout out to that promotion. I just kind of threw that in there.
Oh, yeah, congratulations.
I can go in there and do that and be fine. But outside, I'm just like, no, I don't want to come to their party. I don't know that's going to be there.
You know that Kanye video when he was at the basketball game and when he knew the camera was on him, he was smiling and shit, and then the nigga just stopped smiling.
After he thought camera's gone, yeah.
that is me socially, bro. Like that is me. I feel
Yeah.
anxiety, and I feel like I'm a smile. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave me the fuck alone.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
And when I'm at and the true, if you want to really break it down and unpack it, the true the biggest issue is that I at a very young age, I think I might have been a social butterfly, and I learned a lesson about fake people and fake friends. And so from that point on, my goal was to not let people in, because if I don't let you in, then I can't get hurt. So it was a defense mechanism.
Speak on it, bro. So now we got to the root.
Though. No,
I hear
keep
that.
going. Keep going.
That sounds like therapy coming
let me
out.
finish though.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Because of that, and I have went to therapy for it. So because of that, I pick and choose who I want in my life and who I want to know me intimately. So that's why, Boog, you know how small my circle is. You do too.
Yeah, but
so let me finish. So
keep going.
If I have allowed you at any point in my life to know me intimately, which both of you people on the screen do, that's some special shit. Because I probably can count on, it ain't more than 10 niggas outside of my immediate family who know me intimately. Everybody else, man,
yeah.
I don't want to talk to you niggas.
And I would say for me, outside of my immediate family, it's probably 5. Like, and probably won't even fill up the entire hand, because I'm the same way. It's like I was never a social butterfly, but people who are in my circle would think, oh, like you bubbly with, all these things or all these people. No, like if you see me at work and see me at home, it's 2 different things. Because like I said, for me at work, it's business. I'm not awkward space from me, but outside of it.
I was like that shit in relationships too. Like it's only outside of my wife. Shit, this is funny. outside of my wife, it's only like I'm gonna say 1, maybe 2 females have met my mama.
But okay, so now what I'm hearing,
only like
what I'm hearing though,
if I'm counting my wife, only 3 females have met my mama, and that's really like 2.5.
But let me. I'm no social worker by any means. Well, I am, but I'm not. But I am, but I'm not. But what I'm saying is that we all know that the core of all our issues as human beings usually comes from childhood trauma. And most people spend their whole life trying to work through that childhood trauma because they've never worked through it. And what you just said was that you pick and choose who will let in as a defense mechanism to keep, and you pick and choose. But what I'm saying is, have you ever thought to let's watch what I'm saying, but have you thought to yourself that you might have kept the wrong person out?
Nope.
Of course you wouldn't say that, but you would never know, because if you're saying I'm picking and choosing, how would you know?
Because,
if I picked and choose,
because there's a vetting process. I'm not saying that I'm not.
I can agree with that. Yeah, I can agree, because I'm very selective. It could be a person who is actually. We talked about this in therapy. Like my therapist will say, you need to find a group of friends on your level, not like I'm above other people and anything like that, but it's just like-minded people. And I'm just like, So it's like you could miss those opportunities or miss a person who could be your soulmate.
It's a safety net. Yeah, it's a safety.
I have a vetting process. I will give anyone a chance. And
see, I won't. Because you would have we would have to have a conversation,
and we did that. Prime example is me and Boog. I didn't grow up with Boog. I met Boog when I was 20 or 21, some shit like that. And yeah, I while I was socially awkward, what? While I was socially awkward, like I met the nigga. Like me and my boy Marlon was like, "Who is this nigga name? Is Jablani shithole?" And we made a joke about it. And then I met the nigga like, oh, this nigga cool. He 100. Let him in. And now we brothers. You know what I'm saying? So I have a vetting process. If I get like a bad vibe, and nah, I don't fuck with you. And even with that, once how my circle is set up, me, Bug, Kev, and Jason, for the most part, I didn't have to vet niggas anymore. If you fuck with Kevin and JB, all right, cool. Y'all fuck with them two niggas, all right. So now I'm just finna see.
Oh yeah, I'm not that way. Just
No. But because
in my circle, you fuck with them.
But it's a difference though,
I'm gonna fuck with you.
because it's only them. But I trust these niggas though. So if they,
my girls, I trust them. But
I don't know if they bring.
If you say, I'm bringing so and so,
if they bring somebody around, then I'm like, all right. If you got past these two young men, like I ain't talking about if they just cool. I'm saying if they bring them around. All right, well, if y'all got past these two dudes, then you probably 100, and then I'll go from there. If I get a funny vibe, I'll tell them niggas like, nah, I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? If I don't, I don't. But Jason a little different because he a little friendlier. So I'm a side eye some people.
Shout out to Jason, man.
Yeah,
I seen Jason. I talked to him. We at Robin's birthday party. He came and we chopped it up a little bit and had some real good talk. But and I don't want to talk about this because I do, but I don't. But what I was going to say was,
you got to put some more sauce on. You can't leave us be with our social awkwardness.
No, I'm talking about me, and I'm talking about just people. It's not about picking on y'all or picking on me. It's just saying that the thought that you would say that I'm a social butterfly is like, that's not all the way true, because I just don't have an apprehension of talking to people. But that don't mean that I don't have defense mechanisms or side eye. But I'm saying that
social butterfly doesn't mean that you don't have those apprehensions. It just means that you're more likely to spark up a conversation.
But that's not what it is. That's not what it is. I'm not even really, to me, and this is how I feel. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like I'm a social butterfly. I just feel that if you put me in a room with full of people and we're here, like we look crazy just sitting here all. So I'm gonna talk about what we're here for. But I'm saying to me, it makes more sense for me to, okay, if we're here and we all are trying to work at Mountain Dew, hey man, you drink Mountain Dew? Because that's what we're here for. And now as we're talking, I'm here to learn from every person around. I'm not here to let people pass by me and not learn from them or try to get something from them, because like I said, how much did it take? How much cosmic dust did it take? If you want to call it cosmic dust, you want to call it God, you want to call it whatever, it took a whole lot for this situation to take place. So I'm spit in the situation space to close. That's how I feel, to close myself off to it and not give some of this situation a chance. Not throwing no salt. I'm just saying that's the way that I see it. And so I just wonder, like you said, if I'm putting a barrier up off the rip, whether it be because of color, because of race, because of creed, because of gender, I might be missing out on some really important information that I might need to survive in life. As opposed, and it took so much. Like, if you just think about it real hard, how much does it take for the smallest situation to occur? It takes so much. It takes 30,000 things happening for you to be able to get from your house, from your door to your car. Because there's so many things that could happen that could stop that from happening.
Okay.
It's like a million things.
I agree with all of that.
Yeah, we agree.
Mm-hmm. So moving on.
Oh no! You can't move on. You don't get to give like the 5-minute speech and then you move on. No.
Y'all talked for 5 minutes about social anxiety. I'm just
because you just told us. We told you I poured my heart out to you about my social anxiety. So did Ms. Wilson. And then all you did was just tell us the same point of view you had for the third time. But I get it though. You are a social butterfly, and it's not a bad thing. You're just more.
I'm not, bro. Let
me finish. You are, because you're more likely.
How?
You done?
No, I'm just saying, because you're saying, because I'll talk. I'm telling you that
you said how, and then I was going to explain it, but then you explained it for me, so I said okay.
No, go ahead. I didn't finish. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Nah. So look, Book, you're athletic.
Mm-hmm.
You're a very athletic guy. You are a sports guy. You know, you are a GOAT hooper when it comes to H-Town. You know what I'm saying?
GOAT.
Ms. Wilson, you are a soccer professional. I remember these days. You know what I'm talking about? You were a
I
soccer
would barely call
professional.
it a professional.
So you're an athlete as well.
Not in the least way.
I am a washed up athlete. I used to be a slightly athletic, but now I'm not. But I found a professional sport that I think all three of us can participate in, and I think it'll be a good look. You know what I'm saying, Book? Especially for me and you, Ms. Wilson can be like the female portion of it. We can get like matching shirts. We can have branding, and we can make a lot of money doing it. All right, now y'all got this. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Hear me out. Have y'all seen Dana White's professional slap league?
Oh, hell no.
You scared, bro?
Man, I ain't letting nigga. Look, first off, if I can go first all the time, yeah.
No, you can't go first all the time. Look, man.
Okay, then now.
I look. You know what? I'm not a violent person. I love people, but you know,
Yeah.
sometimes I really want to slap the shit out of people.
I could just like hold the card up for the point.
I'll commentate. I'm like, oh.
But I'm
First
not
off,
gonna stand there and be slapped to the ground.
You're not. No,
No.
First off, we're African Americans, man. Have you seen the professional slap contest? Not too many people of color.
I have.
Not too many people of color are getting slapped to the ground. We're doing the slap.
I would be
to the
one of
ground.
them.
every black
This
person
is
I've seen.
400 plus years of pent up aggression that we can give back
At
to the white man.
41, I'm going to fall to the ground.
I'm 38. I'm not falling to the ground.
First of all, you're
every-
older than I am. Let's start there. So-
I need some claps.
We're not clapping for that. I'm 38. What are you talking about?
Nice try. We have
I'm
some
the
factual
youngest-
people
I'm the
in
youngest person on the screen.
Actually,
No,
you're not.
Actually, you're not, because she said you're not, and she's no longer than I have. So we're going with her, bro.
I'm the youngest person. And that's a fact. That is a fact.
I can't get this law for people who know when my birthday is. Look, I'm just saying, we can do this, man. We can unite. You just said something about unity in our community, bro. We can unite.
Yeah.
We can make some bread, bro. I'm telling you, man. Look, I'll be like I'll participate the most because I'm itching to slap the shit out of somebody. But y'all both.
Yeah, I'll be a trainer.
Just slap back.
I don't need a trainer to slap a nigga. What you talking about?
Bruh, every single black person I've seen on that show has not won. They've knocked the person out, but they faulted. They're like, "Oh, you pivoted, you came off your foot, or you swing, you follow through too far."
You see that nigga that really stole off for that dude, babe?
I'm trying to say that I'd be the first one to steal off, man.
That's what we gonna do.
See? We're gonna get kicked out the league, man.
Count me out of that one.
Yeah, man. I can't be a part of that, man.
I thought we had some, man.
I'm trying to build the community, man. You trying to get us banned from all slap leagues all around the world, man.
Exactly.
We're not gonna slap no black people. Just the other people. No, I gotta find another group. Damn. All right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Or what are y'all thoughts on the great Tina Turner?
May she rest in peace.
I know these Ike Turner memes came back alive and this shit
Right.
funny as fuck.
No, you know what? I think at 83, she lived her life.
Ooh,
Hey, right now it's a group. Please stop.
I know I've been working out, so my chesticles are getting bigger. I saw that shake.
Hey man, it's two things I don't want to ever do with you again. First off, is you gyrating on the screen with me. Secondly, is you referring to
Is it gyrating?
chest as chesticles. Please stop. Please stop.
My pectoral muscles are enlarging,
I mean,
so they have a little more. It's more shaky in there. It's not jiggly fat
that's that
anymore.
That's that baby weight you got, bro. That newborn baby weight.
Man, look, man, I ain't got. You see,
You got a newborn baby?
Yeah, man, I got a. It'll be 6 months. Yeah, it'll be.
Where have I been?
Yeah, you've been gone, man. Things didn't happen, man. 6
Yeah,
months.
I've been gone.
I wanted him to wake up, man, so he could make his debut, but he's asleep.
Hey,
But anyway,
well,
not congratulations.
No?
I'm old.
what you mean?
Well,
No
I'm sorry to hear
congratulations, bro.
that.
What are you talking about?
I'm old, man.
You can't
I was.
congratulate you, bro. That's like
I was.
Well, you want me to say I'm sorry to hear that?
I mean,
No, I mean, because
That's the opposite of congratulations. Like what?
no, I'm just saying that
but-
my thing is that it's unfair. Sometimes, as parents, as adults, we make decisions that are unfair to the kids. Not in a way like, not in a. It's like it's unfair that he won't get the 30-year-old version of me.
I mean,
he gets.
How is that unfair? He's getting a more
because,
mature, a more mellowed out father. And no matter how old you are, if you are 20, 30, or as you are 46, it doesn't matter the age. He's getting a great father in his life.
It does.
It does matter because there's things like
it does.
When he turns 15,
you'll be like 60 something.
No, I'll be like, will I know? Will I be? No. Well, in 10 years? In 10 years? No. Well,
in 10 years, you'll be 55. Nigga, do the math.
You said 15. No, I think it is.
I'll be 60. I might be 60. I might be 60. Yeah.
It ain't
15.
No
yeah, I'll be.
How old you are? You will be 61.
I'll be 60. So what I'm saying is not 60.
One.
But what I'm saying 60.
One.
But what I'm saying is 60. So like I'm saying, I mean, God willing, it's just certain things that he won't get it, that I won't be able to. I might have a better mind.
I'm gonna say this,
but I won't have physically. You know what I'm saying? I know I had the physicality
as someone
growing up. I had that physicality
as someone who doesn't have kids, but
yeah,
I appreciate parenting and the parents that I have. Y'all are saying it matters because of how old you'll be when this kid is an adult.
No, that's not why I'm saying it matters.
Oh, well, why does it matter?
Well, because I had kids in two separate generations.
Yeah,
in separate brackets. I feel like the older two kids, we were kids having kids, so the decisions were different. We were different, whereas the youngest, we're like grown-ups. You know what I mean? Like, we're grown up. So her mentality is different because now our mentality is different because we are grown ups versus us as kids raising kids. And the energy level is different.
That's the most important, the energy level. Because, I mean, I might have a high energy level now, but I had double that 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
From a male perspective, from a female perspective, like being pregnant at 18 and being pregnant at 32, your body is different.
But see,
like
that's
very different.
But see, that's different. So if you're looking at it from a female perspective, I do think that's different. But
a male too.
Nah, from the male. No, nigga, you did your job. You didn't pull out, bro. After that, the female does all the hard work, nigga.
What do you mean? How you figure? Like you think that
she carries the kid for 9 months?
9 months, yeah.
And then she has to go in labor, bro. I mean, you have to be the support system. I'm not saying that your job is minimized. What I'm saying is physically, like Ms. Wilson said, if you're older.
Yeah, you're different.
Yeah, but that ends after. Okay, so now you're talking about a day of now we're talking about 18 more years of what your body can do. As far as a woman, of course, you need a period of time to get back to where you were before the pregnancy. As a man, you just your sleeping pattern, your energy level.
You don't pull out, and then you're still the normal body you've had for the next 9 months. This young lady body will change for the next 9 months.
Yeah, but I'm saying after that, now we're talking about the everyday in and out of a baby.
After that, she's still gonna she could still be struggling.
After that, her body is never the same.
Yeah.
After each one, your body changes. It is never the same.
Well, we could have a long conversation about that, and all I'm gonna say is that the conscious effort to change.
Yeah, but see, all these females
it's individual. It's individualist.
All these females don't have the resources to have the nanny so they can go hit the gym 24/7.
No. I'm not talking about like weight. I'm not talking about weight.
Talking about physical changes.
Your body never changes after each kid. There's a change that happens after each birth.
Yeah,
it just doesn't go back. But like weight, your weight can go up and down depending on again how you want to work out or eat.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that there's also a planning period. Like it depends on every situation is different. Some people plan for it. to say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and this, some people go through it and plan and are what's called reactive. Some people are proactive. So it's individually based. Not saying it's better. It's just
some people are saying they plan for the baby. They're planning.
Yeah. They're playing physically.
Who are those people? Who are those people?
I know a couple. Very few, but I know a couple.
I don't know anybody that planned to get pregnant.
Yeah,
I had this conversation before.
I'm not speaking for the females. I'll just be quiet.
I had the conversation with.
No, I'm just saying me personally. Like, personally, I don't know. Every female that I know personally that had a baby did not plan it. Like, it was just like, oh shit, I'm pregnant.
I had the conversation, and I had that same conversation with son's mother. And
I'm not saying that there are not people who don't.
There are some.
Whoa. I'm not gonna say that because you're gonna say I'm trying to throw you in the bus. Continue your conversation.
Yeah. No, but yeah, some people plan, some people don't.
And who did you have this conversation with?
Son's mother.
Okay.
One person, I'm not one to throw people, into situations they didn't ask to be thrown into. So I'm not gonna just.
But why did you refer to her as that?
One person, what would you like to be called her? What's better? My wife, my forever lover,
How personal are we about to get? It's gonna depend on my next question.
How what?
How personal are we about to get? How much of your
it was just a very awkward
at this juncture of the pod? What my next question is gonna be.
Watch it. We're gonna refer back to what I said when we talking about social awkwardness. How you would say I'm a butterfly, and I would say I'm not a butterfly because you would think the way that you're presenting it, and not on purpose. I'm just saying not purposely, but I'm saying the way it's presented is like, oh, everybody's intimate with him. He says everything. But if you really look at it, I give people what I want to give them. I don't give them every piece of me.
What I said. That's not what I meant.
No.
Butterfly, though.
But what I'm saying,
so why are you doing this?
That's what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is, hold on, let me finish. What I'm saying is, I can interact with people. I can interact social media. I can interact without giving people everything, without them having a latch into my life. So when I see you in the store, I can be like, hey, what's up? We can have a 3-minute conversation and I can keep going. They don't know my phone number or this. We just had a 3-minute conversation that kept going to see if we had something in common. That being said, that moving to what I was saying about being a social butterfly, it's not me, I'm a butterfly. It's just that I don't mind exchanging, or I don't have that hang up of exchanging. Not saying that it's bad or good. It's just I don't have that hang up.
But what does that have to do with why you referred to this person?
Yeah. I don't want. What am I supposed to say?
That was just an odd term.
What term? What? That's what she is. What term would you like me to say? Or what term would it not been odd?
Son's mom, like it's just the way it sounds.
I think you're projecting. I think
you're projecting. No. I'm just.
I very much think so.
The way I received it, it made it seem like the relationship is only with her and the child.
Oh no! It's a symbiotic thing. It's a whole symbiotic thing. It's a trifecta.
I play linebacker, so explain to me when you say it's a whole.
See, you nice try, brother.
I play linebacker.
Me too. I play football too. That don't mean that what I'm saying.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't know what that means. So could you tell me that in layman's terms?
My brother, you just told me that you go to therapy, and you've had all these conversations. So when I say it's a trifecta, a symbiotic union, what you mean? What more I got to explain?
Oh, you don't have to explain it. I was saying I don't understand what that means. Now, if you don't want to explain to me what that means, I'm cool with that. That's fine. You don't have to tell me that in layman's terms. I just said I don't understand what that means. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to be.
I don't know
I'm not being an asshole. I'm 100% being genuine. I don't know what that means.
I don't know how.
Now, if you don't want to answer it, that's fine. You don't have to tell me.
I'm not saying it. I'm just asking. I don't know how to say it though.
And that's cool. That's fine. You don't. That's fine. I don't.
Oh, okay.
So when
That's
you
fine.
say it's a semiotic,
See,
Yeah.
it wasn't just me. But go ahead though.
what you mean is
That
She gonna tell.
we all.
I mean, if you don't want to just, let me be clear. That's your personal relationship. If you don't want to discuss it, that's fine.
And that's why I said. And that's why I said 3 minutes ago. And that's why I said. Hold on. And that's why I said 3 minutes ago before you went on this whole social butterfly rant that I still don't understand.
I don't know what that had to do with this.
Exactly. That's why I said how much do you want to get personal? Because if not, we go to the next topic. Because I was going to ask.
Right. And I'm only asking because it's new.
personal
You know, I've been away for a while. I didn't know you had it. So I'm, I didn't know you was there. So, I'm just
And I
inquiring.
only brought it up because, I've seen your beautiful child on the interweb. So I thought I thought it was public knowledge. So that's the only reason why.
I mean, it is, but I mean, I'll say it like
I've
this.
not seen it on the interweb. So
For me,
that was news to me.
Oh yeah,
for
I saw
me-
his beautiful mother and his beautiful sister and the beautiful child. I'm like, oh, they're so adorable. They all look alike in their own way, like JB. So cool.
I always feel like I made the mistake. To me, I feel like for me personally, it's nothing worse. We had this talk before on the pod too. It's going somewhere and somebody knows you and you don't know them, and they have a like they know you or they think they know you, right? You go somewhere and like we talk about this.
Talk about it, my brother.
We talked. Man, you talked about this on the pod. Like when you go somewhere, like, hey, what's up, so and so? You're like, hey, like right. And so I
just want to ask a question before we go. So we're moving off of that.
No, we're still in the same subject. We're still in the same subject. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Boogie is a professional question dodger.
No, y'all are missing it. What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. I made the mistake of doing that with my daughter, to where, I was so happy and proud and posting, and we would go places, or she would go places without me. Or she would be somewhere and people would, oh man, you're so and so's daughter, and she definitely has a social awkwardness to where she doesn't like to talk to people, or she doesn't like to be, you know what I mean. And so that reminded me that showed me that, you know what, everybody doesn't need to know everything about you. The people who need to know will know, and you can show them or tell them what's going on. So that's why I've never been a person to be like, if you can go down my timeline, I don't post really personal information on the interweb. I've never been that person.
What you're saying is you don't want to talk about the relationship.
What are you talking about? We're talking about the baby being posted, right?
No,
we're not. And that's okay. Like it's okay.
But I ain't never talked about no relationship. I've never ever talked about any relationship.
We've said nothing about. We literally said nothing about the posting of your beautiful child.
Time out. Yes, we did.
What I said.
Hold on. You just said.
What I said was this. What I said was.
Yeah.
I only brought it up because I know that you have presented your child through something I saw on the interweb. We weren't talking about you not posting or posting your child on the internet. We weren't talking about that at all.
But I didn't post it. Oh,
I didn't.
Well, I mean, but the question came about because of how you referred to her. That's why I asked.
So that was the original question.
That was the question.
When how you presented the situation, it raised an eyebrow, and I almost asked the question: And then I said, well, you know what? I said, because you like to create the narrative that I throw you under the bus. So before I asked the question, I said,
you do, man. You the king of it, bro.
Let me finish. Before I asked the question, I said, well, how much of your personal information would you like to talk about? That's gonna, before I asked this question. And
he
so,
did say,
okay.
All you had to say,
to clear it up, I'm finished.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
So
go ahead.
All you had to say was, well, I don't want to discuss it, and I would have moved on. But instead, you did the Young James Boogie dance where you like told me the thing, and I was like, well, I don't know what that means. And you thought that I was capping, trying to make you say something when I honestly didn't know what that meant. That's all.
Okay. I agree. No sweat. No harm, no foul. I'll say like this. At no point have I ever been like, let's talk about my personal life. I'm not saying that you said that or I said it. I'm just saying that I ain't never said like, let's have an open discussion about my personal life. And not because of me per se, but because there's somebody else involved. And who am I to like, that's like, not to get off subject, but like when people talk about their SOs.
What's that?
In groups. Significant other.
Okay.
And they go into group chats or go to websites or go to what's called and talk about their SOs and what they're doing wrong or not doing. That's a one-sided view of what's going on.
LaWanda, you married?
The other person.
It's okay.
LaWanda, you married?
You said, am I married?
Are you married?
Yeah.
Ask me.
Are you married?
Yes. All right, cool. What you want to talk about?
I'm not married.
I know. I'm just.
So what you talking about?
Nothing.
That's weird. I don't know. I feel like y'all still gonna be out because I'm not married.
No. A simple question was asked.
And the simple answer
I understand.
Because your answer could have been, hey, you know what? It's not something I really want to talk about. Okay, great. Let's move on. But instead,
but I answered the way I want to answer, and I feel like because I didn't answer it. Hold on, because I didn't answer it in a direct fashion, then you feel like I was trying to avoid it
at all.
I did. I think I did. We can listen to it tomorrow and go back and we'll hear it and see if it, sometimes
we can move on, my guy.
Okay,
we can move on. But sometimes I might say things and it might seem a certain way, but when you go back and listen to it, like, oh, okay, he did.
Oh, it wasn't that way.
I just think. Yeah, I mean, we can go back. We can go back and listen to it.
Listen to, bro.
Yeah, we will.
No, it's not.
I remember one time.
It's your personal preference, bro. It's
no. I remember one time we talked. One time it was me, you, and another person. We talked for 30 minutes.
I will tell you this from a female perspective.
Go ahead.
If I'm her and I'm listening to this, I'm gonna feel some kind of way. Like
she right there.
You couldn't say, yes, we together, we hang out, we kick it, nothing like
that. Wasn't the question, was it?
It was.
When was that the question?
100%.
It was.
Who asked that? Who asked that?
I asked that.
What'd you ask me?
I said, the way you referred to her, it made it seem like that there was no relationship between you and her. It was just a relationship between her and the child, the son.
And I said that's not true, right? I said I didn't. What? Right?
Okay. Well, maybe I missed it.
Once again, like I said, when we go back and listen to it, you'll hear me.
It wasn't immediately.
Bruh, we can go back. When you go back and listen, like I was going to say before, hold up. Like I was going to say before, we sat here and talked for 30 minutes one time about a certain subject. And finally she heard me and she's like, you know what? Yeah, he right. He was like when I was talking about treating them the same and different. And we sat here for 30 minutes and y'all like, it's the same.
It wasn't y'all. And then to be honest with you, it was 4 people on
the screen. It was you.
No, let me finish. Mr.
Yeah.
I'm always right. It was 4 people on the screen. And 2 people had one opinion, and 2 people had a different opinion, and that's all it was. I mean, nobody.
No, it was 3 people.
It was 4 people.
It was 3.
100%. It was 4 people.
It was 4 people.
It was 4
and 3 had the same. Yeah, and 3 people had the same opinion.
3 did not have the same opinion.
So she didn't come. Okay, hold up. She didn't come at the end.
I heard it now. Thank you.
No, I'm saying it was 4 of us at first in the last instance, and all 3 of y'all was like, it's not. It's the same. It's the same.
I think
after talking,
I think me and the other young lady who was Miss Lawanda's friend and business partner had the same opinion.
Yes. And Lawanda too.
And then Miss Lawanda had the same opinion, and then she moved to your side of the opinion at the.
No, because I finally understood what he was saying.
So she finally understood what you were saying, but me and
right, because he had said it. He had said so many different things in that 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I finally grasped what he was saying. Then I'm like, okay, it makes sense.
It was a split decision. He trying to make it seem like everybody came to his side. No, it was a split decision.
No, I didn't say that. I said
I heard you this time. So okay.
Yeah, we can
question
answer, bro. I respect.
I just want
no, you're good. We respect what you got going on. And we don't got.
I just want.
You don't have to. We get
no.
it now. No,
I just want.
We get it.
I just want. Listen, I know you don't get it. I just want.
I get it. I got it.
What I'm saying. I just want us to go back. Not go back, but the listeners go back to the point when we first asked the question and she had the inquiry and watch how immediately I said, no, it ain't that. I immediately said that. I immediately.
Well, if you did, I missed it.
That's okay. I know I miss things too. That's okay.
And I can say that.
I'm not. It's no judgment zone. It's all. Everything's all good.
If you said it, I missed it.
We'll go to We'll go to my next subject, which I want to talk about. Are you familiar with we were talking about we didn't get through this, so I'll give you the three things I want to talk. I want to talk about the DJ Envy, Rick Ross, the Ja Morant, and the DJ Envy, Ja Morant, and we're not talking about LeBron because I'm not sure if you're a LeBron fan or not. So, but we'll talk about DJ Envy and his comments about Rick Ross and their back and forth about so and so, and not so much about those two men going back and forth, but how our culture is so divisive about simple things to the point where we can't unite.
I don't think it's that deep.
It's very deep. It got to be that deep.
Deep. It has become because Envy took it personal.
Yeah, because
where before it was just like two guys boasting. Okay, I got this. You don't have this. He felt like, oh, you brought the kids in it. I don't feel like what Rick Ross said was really a jab at the children, and that's the way Envy took it. He's just like, you got all those kids over there. Oh, he talking about my kids. No, he wasn't. He made a point that you have a lot of kids. He didn't mention any of the kids specifically. It was just a comment of more like an observation that you got a lot of kids.
Man, Envy do this all the time. And like I'm a fan of DJ Envy a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But
I love DJ Envy, but I think he can be
he be doing some sucker shit sometimes, man. He be acting real light skinned, you know what I'm saying? Like your morning show is based on, for the most part, like celebrity mess. Y'all have a whole rumor report and y'all be joking about shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I hope that it's really just, you know what I'm saying, banter between two people who cool and they kind of competitive banter. That's what I hope is rooted in. I hope it ain't really no serious, they really beefing type shit. But yeah, Envy be, bro. The beige rage is real, bro. That's why I'm glad they got that whole beige rage meter, man. He be tripping.
The beige rage.
Oh, you ain't seen it? Yeah, like Charlamagne be fucking with him. They got a beige rage meter. I don't know if the beige rage meter came because you know when he cheated on his wife, them boys Deezus and Mayro before they broke up, they was joking about that shit, and he took that shit personal, and they came on and he acted like he wanted to go catch a fair one with them niggas. And then that's when they made the beige rage meter. And that shit go from real light skin to dark. You know what I'm saying? Like the color
beige
spectrum. And it's called beige rage. So
that's new.
Honestly, Nori is Noriega's fault because he was being messy. But he asked Rick Ross, he was like, you know, you and Envy got a car show, and all Rick Ross said was, Envy ain't on my level. And to a certain point, I can understand why Ross said that because they do have two totally different car shows. But the reason I got an issue with Envy, like I think it's some bullshit, is because when they were filming Coming to America Part 2, man, and Ross was coming on Breakfast Club, they was championing how he was being a smart businessman, using his property to, you know, make money for himself, how he putting cattle on property and all this other stuff he was doing as a smart businessman. And now all of a sudden, because you kind of mad, he kind of clowned your car show. You want to say,
and they are two different caliber car shows.
They are two different car shows. They're totally two different caliber car shows. And Envy being a bitch about it. It's nothing.
My whole thing.
There's nothing wrong with the back and forth and the banter. I just hope that that's all what it is. I hope that they really still good. It's just professional banter to sell tickets for both events. You know what I'm saying? If it's anything more than that, then to me that's some bullshit.
My thing is the banter, like, okay, let's go back 60 years, 30 years, 40 years, right? Let's talk about I mean either. Let's talk about
you were born 30 years
actually you were. Actually both of y'all were. Everybody on here was born 30 years ago. No, but anyway,
I was 8 30 years ago, bro.
Let's go 40. Let's go back.
Let's go back 60 years. 60 years. Let's talk about me either. Let's talk about Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali, right? And the problem that Joe Frazier had with Muhammad Ali was, okay, I know we here to sell tickets and have banter back and forth, but look how you're talking about. Look what you're saying.
What he said?
You calling me you ugly? You a gorilla?
I'm pretty. I'm a vain nigga, so I have nothing wrong. I don't see anything wrong with what Muhammad Ali said. Bro.
But that's what I'm saying, because he's like, you attacking me the way you attacking me on a level and on a scale that's like, talk about we boxing, bro. Yeah, why is you attacking me? Hold up, why are you talking about me on the way that our oppressors talk about us?
Because I want to get you off your game. I want you to be so upset.
But this is what
I want you to be so upset when you get on in that ring. You don't have a game plan, bro. You just got rage. And so now you're fighting me with rage, and I got a game plan. And if you have rage that's not under control, you're reckless. And if you're reckless, you're gonna make mistakes. So I want you to be that upset.
Okay,
but if you want to use this analogy, I would use it with something that's not a combat sport as boxing, because the whole goal of the banter before the fight is for me to get you off of your game, so you're thinking reckless, not in control, and you just coming out there doing whatever.
But hold up. But what I'm saying is Muhammad Ali,
Clash is
the person. Listen, no, at that point he was Muhammad Ali.
I know.
Muhammad, the black Superman, who says to the other man, "I'm Ali," the person who championed black people, the person who spit in the white man's face and told you, "Man, I'd rather sit out. I'd rather sit out instead of fighting the war for y'all against them Viet Cong."
When it's real time, as the rappers say, when it's real time, I live my raps. But right now, I'm selling this fight and I gotta win. And this is warfare.
That's why I said, hold up. That's what I'm saying.
So the gloves off. It's all good. That's why I said, if you want to do this, use an analogy or an example that's not rooted in a combat sport where I need you to be off your game. That's all I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is that, like the person Muhammad Ali, the person who is Muhammad Ali, to call another black man a gorilla, that's just sit with that for 2 seconds. Muhammad Ali calling a black man a gorilla, that don't sit right, and that's what bothered Joe Louis. Like, that's why he was like,
if that's the case, then he shouldn't have been fighting a black man. Period. If that's the case, if you want to use that, and if you want to go that route, if that's the case, he should never get in the ring and fight a black man. No, he shouldn't.
Well, no. I can fight. I can compete with a black man, but why I gotta call him a gorilla?
Why I gotta beat this man that I can actually kill him?
Oh, no. We're boxers.
If that's the case, I'm only gonna box white people.
We're boxers, bro. We compete. We compete.
I'm only gonna box my oppressor.
But no. That way, like it doesn't work that way.
I know it don't work that way.
The best, like,
you're saying that because I'm black, I can't. Hold up. What you're saying is illogical. You're saying I can't compete against black people. I'm saying you can compete about whoever you want to. But when I'm talking to you as a black man, and my whole entire life, I left Christianity to Islam. I talk about empowering black people, and then I turn around and call a black man a gorilla.
And all I'm telling you is all of that is encompassed into the actual fight, the actual battle. And I'm telling you, there are no rules to that. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying,
You sure?
I'm positive, 100%. It ain't no too
Okay.
far. It
All
ain't
right.
no too
Okay.
far.
Okay. All right.
It ain't no
Okay,
too
cool.
far. It ain't no too far.
Okay.
That's all I'm
Cool.
saying.
Okay.
In
All right,
that,
I agree with you.
in that aspect of an actual, because to me, I'm boxing. Yes, it's a controlled environment, but to me, that's combat. That's a form of war. It's a combat sport. So it outside of the
It's not
action,
war.
it's a combat sport. And when I get in,
I wouldn't
It's not war though.
when I get in the boxing ring, I'm going to war with my opponent, bro.
No, you fighting that man. No, you're not. You're not going to war.
When I am in a fight, I am at war with my opponent. If I go outside, let me finish. If I go outside right now in the middle of the street and I'm fighting somebody, I'm at war with that person, bro. And I'm winning.
That's a street fight.
I'm winning.
That's a street fight.
All right, well you got it then, bro.
That's a street fight. You try to compare a street fight to a boxing match.
You got it then, bro.
Because think about it, this is their job, so it's not a war. It's like
Exactly.
this is my job is to come and fight you.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not mad at you. Like,
There are
I have
rules.
no ill feelings toward you. This is just my job. This is your job. We're gonna go in and do our job together.
That's not true.
And at
It's
the end of the day,
100%
we're gonna shake hands and we're gonna still be friends. That's not a war.
Question,
So
Doug.
we've never seen professional fighters who don't like each other and they go in.
Hold up.
Yes, we have.
Question.
But it's still their job. When they get in the ring,
Man,
that is their job.
All right.
Dub, question.
All right.
Question, Dub.
Yeah.
Can I punch? As a boxer, can I punch you in the back of the head?
Now you just heard me say that it's a controlled environment. You heard me say that. I said it's a controlled.
So there's no control in war.
Let me finish. My words were, it's a controlled environment. But
There's no control in war.
All right, you got it then, bro. We now we arguing semantics, so you got it.
It's not semantics, bro. That's the truth. There's no control in war.
You hear NFL,
in war, there's no rules.
Let me finish. You hear that is not true. There are 100% of rules of engagement in war, bro. 100% is rules of engagement in war. Why do you think they have a whole thing called war crimes, bro? And they will put people on trial for war crimes. America has went and killed warlords for violating war crimes.
So was Hiroshima hold up.
America think we the boss of everybody.
Exactly. Was Hiroshima a war crime?
No.
Why not?
Nigga, I don't know why not. I don't write the rules on war crime.
Time
out. Let's keep it a buck, Boog, because you're very intelligent. Are you going to sit there and tell me that there are no rules in war? Modern warfare right now. Do you mean to tell me there are no rules of engagement? There are no rules when it comes to war.
What are those rules?
I don't know the rule. I can't name the rules off the top of my head. But are y'all sitting here telling me that countries do not have a set of rules of engagement? Yes or no?
I don't think
no. I say no because I'll say that.
You're telling me no. Are you telling me no?
Yes,
I don't think that there are.
No, I'm going to finish. Are you saying no by opinion, Book, or are you saying no because you feel like it's no?
I'm saying no because whatever rule that you could say that they might have in place, they break it every time.
Oh, I didn't say if they break.
Well, no. That's different. I didn't say that's different. Just because they're breaking the rule, don't mean there is not a rule. I'm saying no because I don't know if there are rules.
There are rules of engagement. There are war crimes. There are people who have been put on trial for war crimes. That's half the reason why we claim we went into Saudi Arabia and found Saddam Hussein. That's why they claim they had an issue with Gaddafi. All of these things, they claim that these people violated war crimes. Yeah, now, I'm not arguing if they follow them. You know what I'm talking about? Hell, America is guilty of war crimes. So I'm not saying
there are rules
if these
of war.
countries are abiding by them. You simply told me there are no rules of war.
The rules of war, there are 3, according to Google. Protect those who are not fighting, such as civilians, medical personnel, or aid workers. Protect those who are no longer able to fight, like an injured soldier or a prisoner. Prohibit targeting civilians. Those are the 3 rules of war.
So that's,
question.
So you can't say because there are rules in boxing that means you're not going to war. If you go talk to some of these combat fighters, boxers, mixed martial artists, hell, you can go talk to an NFL player. Hell, you hear NBA players say, these are my brothers I'm going to war with. When we go to this arena of whatever it is that we do, we're engaging in war. Is it warfare?
That's symbolism. Yeah.
You know what? You got it, bro.
I'm going to have to agree. Since I see now that there are rules in war, then yeah, they could be in war.
Well, okay, but the closing and moving on. All I'm saying is that if I'm going like with America, the problem with America and Americans is they haven't seen real war. Like we always say that it's like war, but you ain't never been in a war-torn environment, bro. So to say it's war and say it's like war, like go to Guatemala, go to Haiti, go to South America, go to Uganda, go to places where war is happening for real, and you're gonna be like, nah, we play war. They'll say that the streets of Chirac is war. That's not war. That's not war. That's controlled.
Okay.
It's a big difference. I got a question for you, Doug. Yeah, question for you, Doug. Okay. I got a question for you, Miss. I ain't gonna put it on Doug because Doug gonna say I don't know. Okay, Miss Lawanda, L.A. Wanda. You're familiar with the Constitution, right?
For the most part.
You understand that they have the Bill of Rights, the 10 Bill of Rights and all that, right? They were written in 1776 or 1776. They were ratified, right? Do you think that they should rewrite? Well, do you think that they should stand true to the Bill of Rights that they had in 1776? Or should they change and ratify them?
See, that's kind of tricky because when you open that door, you open the door for ones to be changed that can really uproot our lives as they are today, especially for people of color, right? So when you open that door...
What you mean?
Like, some of those rules were written barely for us. Just like, for example, what was it, the Roe versus Wade? About opening that door to review it. It's like, oh, this was written, this law went in effect 60 years ago. Let's take another look at it, right? They open that door to take a look at it, and now as women, our reproductive rights have been snatched away because somebody decided, hey, let's just take a look at it. It's been old. We've not looked at it in 60 years. Let's just take a look.
Okay. So you think we should not review? We should leave it as it is. We should not look at it. I'm asking.
I can't really say. Honestly, because if we looked at it, yes, there's room for change, but are we going to like what the change could bring? I'm sure whoever thought to open that door for the Roe versus Wade thought, hey, this could be good for change. Like, let's just look at it. Well, by just looking at it, the minds that are sitting in those offices today thought, or they were high enough to be able to say, you know what, we don't like it. Let's scratch it off. So what do we do when that happens?
Well, I think what you just said was that because we are a country that says majority rules, right?
But that's not true.
No, it gotta be true. We vote, right?
It can't be, no.
Are we voting?
It says majority rules.
I got you. Okay.
It says majority rules, but think about it. If you have majority of the women saying, hey, this is our right, you have no right to make this change.
Yeah.
You had 8 or 9 people who made that decision. That wasn't the majority. That was 9 people.
But I'm saying what happened was the people who were in those seats, how they get in them seats?
Some of them have been in those seats since years before our time.
But I'm saying, how do they get in them seats?
I don't know. They get voted in by us, though. I think they get like chosen, right?
The judges get put in by the president.
But think who hand selected some of those people? Yeah. The same people who were hand
voted in. No, the president. Look, the judge gets put in. The judges, Supreme Court judges, get put in by presidents, right? Yeah. The president gets put in by the popular vote and the electoral college, right?
Electoral college won in the popular vote.
Electoral college, not the popular vote, because the popular vote Some
The
of them
popular
wouldn't.
vote. Sometimes
you can lose the popular vote, but you get the electoral college votes and then
And win.
yes, and the electoral college's votes come how?
It depends on the state and how many representing electoral college votes that they have.
Votes because of the numbers in the state.
No, that's not why. I forgot how it's weird, bro.
Yes, the electoral college goes by the state because like each state by the number of the
Each
people
state has
in the
a
state
certain amount of electoral votes. Yes,
based on the people in the state.
but
How many people they have?
But let me finish though. If technically the president's supposed to be chosen by the people, and how can I win an election of the people if the majority of the people vote for one person and I win because I got the most electoral college votes?
Because of how many people were sitting in the state.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
Because
no, but think about this. Just because I voted for that state representative and put that person in doesn't mean that I want to vote for that president.
Exactly.
no,
So
but
you're only getting that vote because I voted that person in the state house. That person may be doing what I need to do.
No. The electoral college is saying that okay, if Hawaii can't have the same amount of influence as New York because Hawaii has 1 million people and New York has 15 million people. So we can't say they both get one vote. So
The electoral vote, they don't change.
It should.
Electoral, yes, it does. So you're saying that a state that has 1 million people should have the same influence as the state that has 15 million people?
No. What I'm saying. So does each?
I'm asking the question. So a state that has 1 million people should have the same influence as that. Okay.
No. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, does that electoral college number change every election per state?
I don't think it does. I think each state
No,
but the number of people in that state changes every day.
You can't.
No, not every. It fluctuates, but not like Texas, California, New York, Florida are going to be the most populated states every year, right? So
it changes. So like they say during COVID, almost 1 million people left California and moved to Texas. Are we going to get an extra electoral vote in the 2024 race?
See, I don't know how that works. I'm not that smart.
That's what I'm saying. That those numbers don't change.
That's what I'm saying. But Texas has 38 electoral college votes, right?
Okay.
Oklahoma has 7.
Okay.
Right? There's no reason why the vote in Oklahoma shouldn't have the same weight as Texas.
I agree.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if half of Texas moved to Oklahoma, are they going to get more than 7 for 2024?
Yeah.
How does that work? I don't know how it works.
Through the census. Through the census, because the census is gonna say
every year though. The census is like
every 2 years.
It ain't every 2 years. Bro.
Or every 4 years. It's every 4 years.
Shit, I don't know. I know it ain't every 2 years.
But I'm saying the census is saying, okay, how many people are here? That's why they come to everybody. So when they get the census,
whoa, slow down. My question is this.
Yeah.
All right. How do you get
10 years? The census is every 10 years.
Every 2 years.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Those electoral votes are not changing.
Hold on, Ms.
Every 4
years. I got a question.
Yeah.
How do they determine how many electoral college votes a state gets?
I
thought it was by the number of state representatives in the state house.
That's what I thought.
That's what we were taught in school. Unless it changed.
Okay.
And that's
okay.
What I
so
hold on, time out.
And
okay. Finish. And then
keep going.
I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm not. I'm
no. Keep going.
From my understanding, and I might have the wrong understanding. So the electoral college, each state has a certain amount of votes, and those people who are a part of that, who have that electoral college vote, cast their vote. Okay. Now, from my understanding, those people who have those electoral college votes should be casting their vote based on the people that they represent. But the people can vote one way, and those electoral college votes, again, I don't know how this shit works, could go another way.
It says every state is allocated a number of votes equal to the number of senators and representatives in the U.S. congressional delegation.
So who actually votes? Or is it just Texas has 38 votes? So if I win Texas as the presidential nominee as a Democrat, those 38 electoral college votes count towards my votes for. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can be Aaron Williams, Democrat, and I can win the key electoral college states, and I can win the presidency, but I can lose the popular race to LaWanda, who is the Republican, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but that's only happened like 2 or 3 times in the history.
But it happened.
Yeah.
The fact that it happens should prove that it's not the popular vote.
But what I'm saying is, if you're saying that because it happened once or twice, an anomaly, like there's going to be anomalies in the system, but
it
overall,
if it's the popular vote, then it should never be.
What you mean? So the popular vote should always win?
I mean, it should. If you're saying that we are a country who are electing our officials by what the people say, and if the people are saying one thing, then there shouldn't be a system that can supersede what the people are saying.
It's not superseding. It's because they know they work in conjunction.
Because what it's saying is this: the majority of the people can vote for Boogie, but A-Dub captured the audience of Texas and all of these whatever these states are who have the most electoral college votes.
Say it again. Keep going. Say it again.
I said most electoral college votes.
You said that Boogie can win Texas, California, Florida.
That is not.
But the rest of the country. Okay, say it again. Say it again.
I said Boogie can be running and he can get the most popular votes, but who you're running against could capture the key states that have the most electoral college votes, and we will elect that president by the most electoral college votes versus the popular votes.
What I'm saying is,
just because you capture, just because you capture the states with the most electoral college votes doesn't mean you're winning the popular vote.
Right. Yeah, but what I'm saying is this: it's double-edged sword though. That's what I'm saying. If I am Jeb Bush and I capture Texas, Florida, California, New York, right?
Okay.
Those are the most populated states. So it's the most. So if I capture those 4 states, just those 4 states by themselves, I can win the popular vote. I can lose all the rest of the states damn near.
I don't think that's true, but go ahead though.
Because if I'm saying that if certain states, if Texas has 38 reps, Florida has 20 reps, New York has 15 reps, California has 20 reps, and the rest of the states have 2-3 apiece, the numbers are skewed. The Electoral College lets the smaller states have a say-so, and that's why Idaho and Nebraska and other states become important states, because it's like these states have a say-so in the election because of the Electoral College. Because you can't just win.
People who live in those states to vote.
No, because the Electoral College gives the smaller states.
I'm saying because if it was a popular vote, those states that don't have a lot of people wouldn't have enough.
Exactly. If it was just popular vote, it'd be like rap. I can just go on Spotify, iTunes, and Spotify, iTunes. What's another server? Let's just say I can go to Spotify, iTunes, and be like, shit, I got Spotify, iTunes. I don't need to have no independent. Fuck independent artists. Everybody else got to do the majors. But because of the Electoral College, it's like, nah, you got to go through these other channels. You have to prove that you have at least a stronghold. You don't have to win, but you have to have a stronghold or a say-so in these other states, in these smaller states.
I feel like we should have some applause.
I don't know which button it is.
It makes sense.
Oh, now he'll notice that. But anyway, moving on.
Well, it's not that. If you've noticed, I haven't pressed an applause button all pod. So clearly, that should let you know that I might have done something where I don't know which button is which. I haven't.
What you done done, man? What you done did, man? We didn't have.
I haven't played an intro. I haven't played any applause.
I know.
I haven't played.
I'm gonna say.
So that should, if you use your context clues, that should tell you that I'm not hating on you in this one section. That I have to figure out which button.
But I'll give them to you.
Okay, thank you. But he a linebacker, man. He got all this intricate. He's way more intricate than me on the pads and everything. But he be throwing the linebacker. That don't work with me, bro. You're not a linebacker, bro. You ain't been a linebacker for 20 years, man.
But you know what? You can pass as a retired linebacker.
Boy,
who, me or him?
And not you, nigga. You can pass as a retired crackhead. Look, it be the niggas closest to you. You know what I'm saying? That you hate the most.
Hate. See what I'm saying? Hate. I always talk about how
I love how you want to try to point out my hate and my narratives with changing, or you say I give these narratives, but you don't see yourself.
No, I was just saying you give that vibe, like
me or him.
You, nigga.
Him. No, I'm talking about you.
Oh, me. Oh.
Well, it's two U's on here. It's two U's.
Oh, I'm talking about
the you that matters, and it's not you, James Boogie. Okay.
I'm talking about that. Like he gives that vibe of just retired linebacker.
Yeah, man. Fat boy fresh. You know what I'm talking about? Shit.
But I'm see the old Boogie was the old Boogie would have said something
like Boogie. What? Then I'm Fat Boy Fresh and I'm vain. Man,
I wasn't gonna talk about your. Bro. I was talking about my size, bro. I wasn't talking about you, man. I was talking about me. You was taking to. I was talking about how I was talking about me. I was going to be vain on me. I wasn't talking about you. I was like, I when I walk into the gym, they ask me if I played.
I told you I walked to the LA Fitness over here in Midtown, and I said, "Hey man, any of y'all know Young James Boogie?" And they was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I was like, "Well, maybe you know him by his other name, El Flacco." And they're like, "Nah, I don't know that nigga." And then I said, "Jabba the."
Well, we know that's not true because you didn't walk into the gym talking to people.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? How you be trying to see what I'm saying? See how you making up narratives?
Whose side you on?
You see what I'm saying? Thank you, man. That's the only reason.
Whose side you on?
But that sentence is why I wanted you on the pod for that one sentence right there. Because see, if I said it, you know what I'm saying, it'd be different.
It is hate when you say it, bro. It is hate when you say it.
When I said it's hate, when she said it, it's like, But anyway,
there's some.
What's up with the let's talk. Let's talk about it, pod. Talk about that.
If you was petty, you wouldn't answer it in the way he would.
So we talk about it all the time. No, you know what? I think. Did you hurt his feelings? Where'd he go?
No, I'm still here. I'm right here.
Then they could probably change his clothes or something, man.
I think everybody took a minute. Had to take some time to just some individual time.
Did y'all get into it one night?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, we get into it all the time. Well, they do. I'm not really an into it kind of person. Like I'm not an arguer. Like I don't. But we sisters, so of course there's ins and outs. But no, everybody just was. I don't know.
You know what? Doing a podcast is tough, and actually being consistent with it. It is a lot. It was a lot of work. This shit is like hard work.
Well, and the real thing is, it's like everybody was waiting on me, just like, well, when are we gonna do it? When are we gonna do it? And so it's me. It's not them. It's me. I'm just like,
it's all on you. You ain't come with it, man. It's your fault.
It's me.
You ain't.
Well, I had to take some time really for myself.
Yeah.
For a minute, and it's just like, well, you guys can do it without me.
No, you can't.
And that's how they feel. Well, we can't. Like you.
Okay, so
I was gonna hit you. I was gonna hit you ask because I go check the Apple Podcast shit probably like twice a week. So I see the last time it was uploaded. I'm like, man, what shit got going on? And I was gonna hit you, but I knew you had some shit going on, so I ain't.
Yeah, so I just had to take some time and focus on me for a while, and I'm just really now starting to kind of get back not even outside, just,
Talking to people.
right. Literally talking to people.
Oh, so now I can hit you and discuss my beef I got with you now. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
I can deal with the beef now, but
to me, like, and I salute to you and your podcast and y'all growing and y'all getting what y'all going on. But how did the introvert end up being the central figure in the podcast?
I feel like every time someone asks a question and say "but," it's some shade coming behind it. But that could be my social.
No, you know what? That's
who said "but"? Who said "but"? Man, I said "but."
Yeah, you say "but" all the time.
No, I said. I can
tell you why. Because for me, that was a chance to kind of get myself out there. And then also I'm it's like being on the phone with your girls. So we talking to each other.
Yeah.
So for me, it didn't feel like it was anything different. Like I never.
You want to hear some real shit? You want to hear some super real shit? Some super real, like some off the chain real shit? The thing is, okay, I won't say that.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You doing all this?
I'm gonna stop.
Like, no, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, no, he said
I'm messing with you, bro. Go ahead, man.
The thing about being introverted and extroverted. Thing about life is just perception. It's perception, and so what we do as people, as human beings, is we perceive things the way we see it. We perceive it the way we see it, whether it be that or not. Like you can spit in my face today, and I can see it as I needed that. Right? You can spit in somebody else's face and like that's disrespect. Well, it's perception. It's perception. It's perception.
All, I think is an opinion.
You see what Dub did? You saw what Dub did? You saw what Dub did?
What?
When I said spit in the face, Dub was like, hell no, hell no.
I would be the same way. To me,
exactly.
That's like putting a threat on my life.
Yeah, but I'm saying, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying either one of y'all wrong. I'm just saying that it's perception. It's perception.
It's an opinion.
No, it's perception. It's not an opinion. It's perception because your opinion is your perception and your opinion is based on how you feel, how the individual feels. It's not real. That's fake.
Time out.
It's not real.
Whoa. So you're saying, all right, someone spits in my face.
Yeah.
That's just what again?
When someone spits in your face.
Okay.
The way that you take it.
The way that I take it.
Is your perception.
Is my perception of what you did.
Yeah. Because look, watch this. You can spit in my face. I fucked your baby mama, man. You spit in my face. So I could be like, is this respect? Or I can be like, man, I fucked your baby mama. I deserve that. Perception.
I didn't deserve that because I fucked your baby mama, but your baby mama ain't tell me that y'all still was an item. You know what I'm saying? She was like,
perception.
Your baby mama told me that's just my son's father. So I'm thinking
perception.
Good, and
so you perceived it.
I'm thinking this because she said that's just my that's just
perception. Perception.
That's just my son's father. So
I don't like that you keep saying that same thing.
Perception.
I can smash her. And if you mad,
perception.
And if you mad because I smashed her, then you shouldn't. You spit in my face. That's disrespect.
Perception.
That's
perception,
not,
man.
That is not
perception, man.
That is not perceived disrespect. That is disrespect.
Perception, bro. Perception.
It is disrespectful to spit in someone's face.
Perception, bro.
In your opinion.
In my opinion. In my opinion.
In your opinion.
It's disrespectful to spit in somebody's face, in my opinion.
Yeah, but it's perception, bro. Because like what I'm saying is, do you think that you get everything you deserve?
Huh? What?
Do you think you get everything you deserve?
I think that, karma wise, I'd get everything I deserve. Yeah.
So okay, so question to both of y'all. So you think when
life though?
Hold up, but you think that when you do something fucked up, do you think that you get the residuals from that every single time?
I think you reap what you sow. So I think eventually
I think eventually, yes. It might not happen right away, but yeah.
Okay, so when niggas spit in your face, you thinking about the the situation would happen. You're not thinking about the other shit you did 12 months ago or 5 years ago.
I'm keeping a buck though, Bug. You know what I'm saying? I think if a nigga spit in my face, when the spit is when the person is making the spitting motion, at that point I'm thinking in my mind before I beat the shit out of him or her, what did I do to deserve this kind of treatment from this person to spit in my face?
No, let's scale it
This
back.
person from this person, but you're not thinking about the shit you did. Hold up.
Let me finish though.
Hold on.
Okay,
But you said or her?
If she spits in my face, again, let me finish. If she spits in my face, okay, hold on, let me finish. If she spits in my face,
Yes, sir.
in a non-consensual manner, then I will be.
You into that spitting shit, man?
I will be thinking, what did I do to deserve for this person, male or female, to spit in my face?
But if she did,
Once again, you talking about this person.
Let me finish though. That doesn't mean
you beating her
That's
up.
what you said. No, forget that part. I'm talking about you said this person.
I might not beat a female up. I might just
Okay.
But you're thinking.
away. But what I'm saying
But you talking about this person.
Bro, let me finish, bro. Stop saying person.
Go ahead.
Stop. What I'm
Go ahead.
saying is, if someone spits in my face, if this person spits in my face, the first thing I'm going to think about is, what did I do to this person?
To this person.
What did I do to this person?
But you're not thinking about. Hold up. But you're not thinking about what I did a month ago, a year ago, 2 years ago.
JB, if you as
To a different person. This
different person,
Your face is karma from somebody else.
Exactly.
No, if you are spitting in my face as a person, I need to know what I did to you to make you want to spit in my
Once
face.
again, but you're not thinking. Once again, you're not thinking about what you did. You're not. You are personalizing it. You are centralizing it to that person.
Why would I not? Time out. First off,
Because in that moment, you spitting on me, I had to have done something to you.
JB, if you no, let me finish. Stop shaking your head. Listen to what I'm saying, bro.
I'm listening.
If you're in my house right now and you spit in my face,
yeah,
I'm not gonna sit here and be like, damn, what did I do to somebody 12 months ago for JB to spit in my face? No. If you spit in my face, the first thing that's coming to my mind is, what is wrong with this nigga? Why is he spitting in my face? Now,
I agree.
Now, if I have done something to wrong you, then I might be like, hey, shit, I deserve that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let you make it because I love you. Or if it's a Joe Blow from down the street, if I'm banging his wife and he come spit in my face because he found out I was banging his wife, you know what? I'm gonna let him make it, bro. But nah, if a random person just come spit in my face and I've been doing nothing but putting out good karma,
like you in Kroger's, you bump somebody's basket, you get into some word exchange, and they just spit in your face.
Then that means that they have been doing something that they put bad energy out there in the world a couple of months ago, and the devil made them spit in my face, so God could teach them a lesson in a form of me putting hands on them.
Beating their ass.
Exactly.
But you ain't. But hold up. But okay. And at like,
that point, I am a vessel of God doing God's work.
Keep going. But watch this. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, you're not thinking to yourself. You're not thinking like, but then 3 months ago when I did this thing right here that fucked over that person.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I'm not an ass. I'm not a trash human being, bro. So I'm
not saying you.
No, let me finish.
So it's like you don't intentionally try to harm somebody. So karma don't come back that way. Like
karma don't come to you. Karma only comes to them. It don't come to you though.
No. Karma comes when you intentionally wrong somebody. You.
How you know? How you know?
I don't do. Let me finish, book. I don't do.
Not you. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, I put a certain energy out. I don't fuck with people. I don't wrong people. Now I'm not saying just because you're a good person and you put good karma out, good things are always going to happen to you. No, we are going to go through some trials because that's just life. But what I'm saying is, I don't do fucked up shit to where if something bad happens to me, I say, what did I do 3 months ago that was fucked up to deserve this? I don't look at life like that because I don't do fuck shit.
Yeah.
When shit happens, I look at it as a roadblock, a hurdle, and I figure out how to get over it. So yes, if you're asking me if somebody comes spit in my face in Kroger's tomorrow, I'm not gonna think about damn what did I do 12 months
I'm
ago.
gonna see you on the 9 o'clock news.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be like, damn, bro, this thing spit in my face.
I'll be like, dang,
What I do to you,
know.
homie? You know what I'm saying? If this person just happens to be a mentally ill person or somebody off their rocker is just, you know what I'm saying, spitting in people's face. Damn, bro. All right, man. Let me get
You're gonna be on the news and I'm gonna be like, it's gonna say retired linebacker. Tackles man in Kroger's.
I mean, I gotta keep it a buck. He or she, if they spit in my face in Kroger's and I'm just walking, they're definitely getting hit with the closest thing in my basket, bro.
Okay. You said it again.
Look, I don't believe in fighting women, beating women, none of that. But if I am walking down the chip aisle, minding my business, getting Fritos and some shit, you know what I'm talking about? And if a young lady
just think about this.
And
Look
if she
at
just run up on me and she just run up on me and spit in my face, she getting hit with if there's a sack of sweet potatoes in my basket, she getting hit upside the head with the shit.
You know how painful that would be?
You know how painful it was for you to spit in my face and I didn't ask you to?
But did it hurt? Did the spit falling on your face hurt?
Yeah, I'm saying. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did hurt. It did hurt.
It didn't hurt.
It hurt your pride. It hurt your pride, and your pride is bigger than than the situation,
no,
man.
It's not, bro.
Because you're gonna hit this woman in the head with a bag of potatoes. That's like hitting somebody with a bag of rocks.
I don't know what kind of diseases or whatever she got. I don't know what she been doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she
Dub.
She's
Dub.
Hey, bro.
Dub.
Hey, she
hold up, Dub.
Bag of potatoes.
She get hit with the new potatoes.
Dub. In your defense, Dub. In your defense, if you spit on somebody, that is a felony. Like that's attempted murder. If you spit on somebody,
I'm in danger for my life.
Yeah, but in the same breath, bro, what I'm saying is that everything you're saying is 100% based on emotion, bro. Everything you're saying is not based in facts. It's based on how you feel.
Based in facts. It's not based. Hold
up. If niggas spit on your shirt, if niggas spit on your shirt, hold up. If niggas spit on your shirt that you know you're not gonna get no infection, you still gonna throw the sack of potatoes, right?
Say that one more time.
If a nigga spit on your shirt, well, you know you're not. It's no infection going on. It's on your shirt. It's on cotton.
All right, run down what happened. Tell me how it happened.
Okay, you in the store.
I'm in the store.
And you're in the store and you buying chips and you in chip aisle. And
you grab the last bag and they want the bag.
No. Yeah, you want the bag and say, oh, I wanted them. And they're like, fuck you, black ass nigga. And they spit on your they spit on your side of your shirt right here. Hit you right here on the arm.
Wait a minute. They said all that.
How did it pick up? Did the spit fly out because they screaming?
No, they say, fuck you, black ass nigga. They spit on you. That's why I be saying,
I'm beating the brakes off that nigga, bro.
That's why I be saying, and it's not on you, Dub. That's why I be saying people be fake ass Christians, man.
Man, I see you two-piece of nigga though, bro. I see you two-piece of nigga for less.
No, for less how what? You ain't never seen me run up on nobody for no reason.
I have a reason to two-piece this dude. If he said what he said to me and spit on me, that's a reason, bro.
And the spit sound that you made sound like he hooked up some coal with that.
Yeah.
Oh. Hit him with the potato.
You know what, bro? And
hit him with the potato.
This example is why I be having rap beef with you sometimes. Because I don't think if you on aisle 6 and that same scenario you just gave me happens to you, I don't know if you just gonna turn the other cheek, bro.
I don't think he's gonna be like, you know what? 10 years ago, I did sleep with that lady's.
100%. I don't think he's gonna do that, bro. I don't think he's gonna do that.
To be forward and candid, bro. I'm 100% cognizant that there are people, men, maybe women, that I might have had relations with their significant others. So if they come charge me up now, like you fucking so and so and so and so.
Wait. Can you re-say that sentence again?
You're only a you're only a. I'm gonna let you finish. So I'm gonna get some ice. But I'm gonna say this.
I feel like he said something that maybe he didn't mean to say, or maybe I heard it wrong.
No, he said it right. But this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna let you repeat it.
Go ahead.
With the statement you just made, you're only a dirtbag if you knew. Now, if you didn't know and you met this person and you thought they were single and you did it, then you're not at fault. You're not being a dirtbag. But if you knew,
No, I'm saying that.
No, I'm saying if you knew that she was happily married and you were fucking up a happy home,
not married.
Or married in a relationship, whatever.
How is it happy? How is it happy if she's coming to me?
That's if you knew.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
I said that I'm 100% cognizant.
No. I want him to say what he said. Say that again.
Me or him?
Him.
Me?
Him.
No, I'm saying that
him.
Me.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if you knew, because how you made it sound like you said what you were saying was that you knew that you may have slept with some people's significant others or whatever, however you phrased it. I'm paraphrasing. All I'm saying is, if you, James Boogie, knew what you was doing and knew you was doing some ill shit, you the dirtbag and deserve the shit in your eyesight. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying if you
I'm a dirtbag?
If you knew you was doing some dirtbag shit, bro, then yeah, you at fault. But if you didn't know,
how I'm a dirtbag?
I'm saying I didn't say you were. I'm saying
I'm asking. I know. I'm not arguing with you. But I'm saying like if I feel like if you know good and well that you might be sleeping with this person who is married or in this committed relationship, and you know what you're doing, bro, and you just taking advantage, you a dirtbag, bro. I'm taking advantage. How I'm taking advantage of somebody that you can't break the willing, bro.
I didn't say. Look, I'm not getting into why.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just asking the question, man. I literally just gave.
But what he's saying is, if you was messing with somebody,
and you knew what you was doing, and you knew 100% what you was doing,
and you knew that they were with somebody else.
Let's make it simple. Let's hypothetically speaking. Let's say
it's simple.
No, hold on. Let me say my story. Let me say my scenario. If Lawanda is happily married, right?
Okay.
Today, and I'm like, shit, Lawanda finding a motherfucker, man. She got the pretty ass eyes.
And you know a dude, and you like know a dude personally.
And I'm like,
and you know the nigga personally. Y'all drink together.
And yeah.
You
and
know
she say,
y'all drink together.
Yeah. And she say, man, shit, I want to fuck you on the weekend.
And when you drinking with homie, bro,
hold on.
I'm telling you. And when you drink,
how you change my story, bro? How you change my story?
I want to make sure that you getting the dirt.
Let me tell my story. Let me tell my story how I want to tell it.
Hey, you talk a lot, bro.
No, but I'm saying you keep trying to tell me how I'm telling my story. I made the scenario, not you. But you know what? In the respect of Aaron Dub, you tell her how you want to tell it, and I'll ride with it.
Man, you ain't got to pander to me, bro. Tell your story.
I'm not pandering you. I'm just saying that.
Oh, pandering.
Okay, so.
Okay,
why let
me see. Okay.
Oh, let her tell it. Yeah.
Let me see if I'm trying to make sure I understand clearly what you're saying.
Yeah.
So let's say
he good. He there. He's still here. Keep going. Why you start smiling, man? I can't stand you, man. You the worst. I'm talking about you, Lawanda. You the worst. Get the giggling and stuff. I know you're finna do something bad, man. I know you. When somebody giggles like that, they finna come with some shit.
I didn't even.
Go ahead. I'm from Rockies out for this. Go ahead.
So let's say Dub. We'll use Dub as an example. So he knows somebody's dating, right?
Okay.
And he knows they dating, he knows the person. Let's say he takes them out to dinner.
Okay.
Or to the park or wherever.
Okay.
Knowing that they're with somebody.
Yeah.
That would be a dirtbag tendency.
Is it?
Yeah.
Take somebody to the park?
Yeah.
I didn't even put my dick out, man. How's a dirtbag?
Who said you didn't?
See, I don't know. I'm saying I didn't. That's why.
But that's pretty much what he was trying to say.
I feel like my dick got to come out for this. My dick got to come out.
So if it did, then that's a dirtbag move. So if the guy saw you and spit in your face, he had a right to do so. So you can't hit him with the potatoes.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. What I'm saying is, as far as like, and this is me maturing and growing and all that type of shit. Like, I get it, man. I get it. Like there are times we as human beings, as individuals, we grow and we learn, right? And like there's this fake ass blueprint, or there's cookie cutters of how we're supposed to act and how we're supposed to be. And sometimes we don't fit in those boxes or in cookie cutters. That's not necessarily because we're bad people or because we're wrong people. Sometimes it's because we haven't learned ourselves totally, or they have, or it's weird. I'm 20,
but at the same time,
I'm 20, I'm 25.
What your reaction would be if something like that happened? Like,
I do though. Now I know. Now I know.
You think, oh, this is karma. You're thinking, what happened in this moment to make this person spit in my face? Like, man, that's
Dub can tell you. Dub can tell you. Dub came to get me one time from my crib, and a nigga answered the door with his face all beat up.
I did.
When you came to pick me up one time and you seen Kim Folk faces and when I was over there off of Triola.
I used to be an alcoholic, so.
Okay, well this is some work shit.
Used to be?
Huh? I ain't say she said it, I ain't say it. But long story short, we got into an altercation. I beat him up, right? And he didn't try to beat me up again.
I remember some of this.
And what he told me was like, man, I did the same thing to my old man. He's like, I did the same thing. So what I could do is we could have this back and forth for the next however long, or I can accept that that's the karma that I like, whatever I did to you, whatever you feel.
But that took him time to think about that. What I'm saying is, in the moment, in that grocery store, you're not thinking of that in that moment. In that moment,
I agree.
Thinking, what did I do for this person to spit in my face?
Yeah.
Moment.
I agree.
A bag of potatoes in that moment.
I agree. I agree.
It may not till you get way home weeks later. You think about, you know what? I sure did do that. That man spit in my face probably was karma. It may be weeks later.
I agree with what you're saying, but I also disagree to the extent because I'm like, to me, sometimes it's like, shit. I literally like, I look at life sometimes like, shit, man. I know it's not about wins and losses. It's not about highs and lows, wins and losses. It's about the spectrum of what you do, right? So my whole thing all the time is like, I'm trying to be righteous in how I move.
Man, look,
I
agree with you, bro.
I mean, at 45, yes.
And I agree with you, bro. And you know what? I think when you're in that situation, bro, and you know, maybe I gotta change my perspective and somebody spit on my face in aisle 6. Maybe.
But just think about it. At your 43 age,
I'm not 43.
If you
I'm 42, man.
I am 42. What I'm saying,
yeah, because I'll be Jordan in what, a month? So
but I'm saying, like, at our ages now, if we on the chip aisle and somebody want to wrestle me down for the last bag, you can have it.
You can have the last bag.
Exactly.
Because it's like, it's, you know what?
Oh, you definitely
can have whatever, man.
You can have
whatever. You can have anything.
Anything.
But if you
want to cut the line,
you can have it, bro. But
like,
if you say what you say to me and spit on me, you can hit these.
But see, I think for me, I'm not going to give you the opportunity to do that because there's not going to be a confrontation. We both put our hands on the chip bag at the same time. I'm going to just take my hand off.
Oh no! If you're reaching for, I'm gonna let you make it. I'm gonna go buy some more. I'm gonna go buy.
Like, but I'm saying that for any situation. Like, I'm just not. I think now with.
Do you cuss the drivers when they cut you off?
No.
Listen,
You
like,
do?
do I roll my window down and do it?
Do you cuss? Period.
Come on,
No.
bro. Who you talk to? I be driving.
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga. Bro.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
it.
yeah. And I'm not mad at you or tripping with you, but at this point, I be like, man, like I realize
I'm like, let me slow down so you can get in. Like,
you can have it. You got it, man.
Oh, I still.
I'm telling you.
My phrase would be like, oh man, bitch ass nigga. But I like to cut.
I'm not even gonna do that because see, that's gonna take that energy that I'm giving you is energy that I'm taking for myself to give to you. So at this point in my life,
nah, it's like
I'm so unbothered. Like, I just don't.
It's therapeutic for me though.
Not for me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't road rage.
I talk to
I don't
myself
care about the traffic. Like, it's just like
But I talk to
when I
myself.
say I'm unbothered.
We all talk to ourselves, man.
And I answer myself.
We all answer ourselves,
everybody,
man.
Nah, everybody don't answer themselves like me. I have
Yeah, we
full
do. It's just
conversations with
unique.
myself.
We all do, man.
Yeah.
We all. If you don't, you're not a human being, bro. You have a thing
Yeah,
called
exactly.
everybody has a conscience, nigga, and they talk with their conscience. They have a conversation like, man, shit. That the shoulder shit with the devil and the angel. That's your conscience, your good side and your
you
bad
don't
side.
understand what I'm saying, bro. I don't be having conscious conversations all the time.
Like I talk out loud.
Exactly. I will have a full conversation with myself. Like, I can hear a topic on the radio and I don't have nobody to talk to, and I will have a full conversation with myself about this life topic or just a topic period. It ain't gotta be nothing serious, bro. I could be driving.
That's everybody, man. That's everybody. The more you talk to people,
some people don't.
the more you talk to people,
you got it, bro. You got
the
it.
more you talk to people, the more you will see that's how everybody reacts, man. We're not, bro.
You got it, bro.
Not shitting on your shit or
No,
not
you
saying
are. It's
anything,
all
but
good, though.
listen. No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Right
Listen
now,
to what I'm saying.
bro.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Fucking killjoy. You know what I'm talking about?
If you think that as a human being
This
you're
was my
different
joy, and
from,
you just like.
oh, okay, we're all human beings, bro. We're all humans, man. We're like, nigga. There's nothing that LaWanda goes through that I don't go through, man.
That's not true, but okay.
It's 100% true. How it's not true? Like,
true, though.
you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs, you gotta breathe, you got
Nobody
kids.
goes through this. Like,
It ain't specifics, yeah, but I'm talking about generally speaking. We're humans.
Now, when I said that, never mind.
we're humans,
humans.
but we don't all go through the same thing.
Okay, so you've had loss in your life.
Damn, me and him have had like the biggest argument
Yeah.
about. Me and him have had.
I've had loss in my life.
Me and him have had the biggest argument about how people.
But how the
So
loss
different.
affected you and how the loss affected me is totally different.
The effect is different. I agree that the effect and how we deal with it is different. But the situation is like, if I go to Serbia, if I go to Botswana, the effects and situations are different. Perspective. Perspective.
You're gonna have to agree to
LaWanda,
agree
let
on
him-
that.
Perspective.
Let him be right.
No, let me right. Like you just said, if I spit on you and you spit on me, we could take it 2 different ways.
You're right.
You could look at it. You can look at it as it's that person spitting on me, and I can look at it like, man, I fucked somebody else, baby mama last week, man.
You're correct.
But that don't mean you need to spit on me because of it.
But it don't mean that. But how am I gonna act all high sedity like, man, I'm too good to get spit on? But I just did some fucked up shit on the backside. But you're not.
I am too good.
But in the same, breath, you wasn't too good to disrespect somebody else's relationship.
Now, I said that before I went and got my ice, bro. You looked at me sideways.
See, I
What you talking about?
He missed
Like what?
it. He missed
You looked
it.
at me sideways.
Like what?
You looked at me
What?
sideways.
What? Say it again.
Who are you talking to?
Say it again.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. Say it again.
What the fuck you want me to say again?
What you said that I disagree with.
I didn't say you just. I said that before I went and got ice. You looked at me sideways.
No, I'm saying what? Just
Nigga, I
explain
said
man.
it
I'm
already.
not.
I'm not saying it again. I said it already.
He missed the
cool.
example.
Oh, he missed it.
I missed it.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
So Doug missed the example. He was gone.
I was going to be nice, but when I said when I said that I said that phrase, and now I forgot what the
What phrase?
said. Nigga, I forgot now.
Oh, I'm just trying to catch up, bro. That's all.
No,
I'm not trying to disagree with you.
Who would be the dirtbag of him being a dirtbag or a person being a dirtbag?
But you said if I fuck somebody, baby mama. I don't know, bro. I'm too good to get spit on. Fuck that shit. Don't spit on me, nigga. Spit on your mama. Not you. I'm just
on your mama.
Not you.
No, I know.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm saying.
Nigga, don't spit on me.
I'm saying. I'm saying.
If you're the dirtbag in a situation, you should be okay with getting spit on.
No, I'm not saying. No. Freeze. I'm not saying
how you could be a dirtbag in a situation to be able to get spit on, because you was like, hey, if you was with somebody else's person, that person could spit on you. You should be okay with it.
No, what I'm saying is that the perspective might be like, oh, this person did this to me, so I'm gonna fuck that person up, or this person did it to me, they wrong for that, right? And they could be wrong for that. But then also I could be like, man, you know what, man? I fucked up over here royally and never got checked for that.
But you would.
So I'm not gonna
in the moment.
You can. It takes it takes a different kind of person, or it takes a person who doesn't look at things in the micro and looks things in the macro.
Hey, quit that shit, bro, because you ain't that person, man. If a nigga spit on you on aisle 6 in Kroger's, bro, and call you what you said, bro, I don't even know what you said. It sounded offensive, though. you not just finna be like, hey, man, I deserve
like there's gonna be a reaction.
You think I'm high-headed?
I don't think you're gonna be like. I don't think you're gonna be like, hey, man, I deserve this shit. No, I
think
don't.
No, I ain't said that. But I'll ask you a question. You think I'm high-headed?
I don't
think I'm high-headed.
I don't think you have to be a high-headed person to get
right.
called a racial slur and spit on, and not at least
and not react.
Yeah.
There will.
You was in Georgia, Dub. You ever called a nigga in Georgia?
I went in Georgia long enough for a white person to dare call me a nigga.
Have you ever been called a nigga?
Yeah. Several times in Georgia.
No, I have. I never got. Nigga,
I have never.
You're answering for yourself?
No, I'm saying like ever, ever.
I'm saying I have been called. Yeah, I said I have been called. Like I can tell you how it happened.
Time out, book. Time out. You're moving to go.
Go ahead.
Because it's one.
Go ahead. No. I'm not. Gonna keep going. Keep going.
It's one thing to just say someone called you the N-word. I used the example of the racial slur because the example you gave was someone screaming at you, calling you a racial slur, then spitting on you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for me to just be like. That's a lot for me to just be like, oh, you know what?
Let me just brush it off.
Yeah, I deserve that. And then go continue my shopping, and I don't call you like a bitch ass nigga threatening to do nothing to you, not slap you with the steaks I just picked up. Nah, something gonna happen to you, bro. You're not just finna do that shit, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I deserve that, and walk off, bro. Now I might choose.
But why? Oh, please go back. What's the sentence you just said?
If you let me finish.
What's the sentence you just said? Go ahead.
Nah, finish, bro.
You said I deserved that. I never said nobody deserved it.
That is not what I said. But you cut me off.
That's what you said. You said I deserved that. That's the sentence you said. It said I deserved that.
JB.
That's what you said. I didn't say that. That's what you said.
Are you done telling me what I said?
Nigga, we record this, nigga. You said that.
All right, what's next?
So what I was saying was, in Georgia, without provocation, I've been called a nigga, a bitch ass nigga, by a white person, without provocation, right? I think I was 11 or 12, and it wasn't me, it was me and an adult, right? And so the adult looked at me and was like, what do you do? What do you say? I didn't do shit. I didn't cut you off. You just decided that that's what you wanted to do, right? I'm not saying we deserve that. I'm not saying that was something we did something to deserve. But the reaction that you have to something is 100% based on you.
Well,
it's
I
not
could say
anything else.
That has never happened to me, and I'm pretty much a calm, collective person. But I don't know what my reaction would be if somebody said that to me.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's never happened before.
Yeah, I agree. But what I'm saying is that now, on the other side of it, if I get in a situation where somebody does something to me, right? This is a 45, or I'm not even 45 yet, but a 40-something-year-old person that somebody did something to me, right? I look at it differently. When I was 35, it was different. When I was 25, it was different. When I was 15, it was totally different. As you get older and as you learn, you react differently. Now, my issue with people is they have the same reaction when they 10, when they 20, when they 30, when they 40, when they 50.
But those
that's my issue.
Have no growth. Those people have not grown. They've wasted years of their life being the same person.
There are more people that will say, don't change. Cat Williams said some deep ass shit. Motherfucker asked them one day, like, they was like, what's something that Larry King asked them, what's the worst advice you ever got? And he said, don't change. That's the deepest shit. I was like, damn. The worst advice you can ever get in life is just like, don't change. How the fuck you not gonna change? Everything changes. How the fuck you not gonna change? We're in a box. We live in this fake ass box as our culture is boxed off. Don't change. Be yourself. Do that. Motherfucker, everything changed. How the fuck you not gonna change? Everything changes.
Well, let me tell you what's not gonna change.
What?
You called me a bitch ass nigga and spit on me in aisle 6. You get hit upside the head with these sweet potatoes in my basket, homie.
I know, man. And that's cool.
And that's growth. You wanna know why it's growth? Because I am a concealed. Never mind.
Yeah, but I'm saying once again, you feel like that I'm not knocking what you're saying, but I'm just saying perspective. You feel like that's the only response, but it's a whole person.
There's so different responses.
Would you prefer them to reach out and give them a hug? Like maybe
there's a whole
sitting on people.
So I'm asking you a question, Miss LaWanda. Do you think that's what Martin Luther King would do?
Nigga, I ain't Martin Luther King.
I didn't ask you who you was. I said, do you think? I asked.
What the fuck you yelling at, bro?
I just asked, do you think you telling me who you ain't? I didn't say you was that nigga. I just asked a question.
What is okay. Do I think Martin would have reacted with violence? No, because he was nonviolent.
Why was he nonviolent?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know that he said that he studied Gandhi and he studied and he's like, man, shit. The only thing violence is going to beget is more violence. That's what he said.
Sometimes violent people only understand violence.
Okay, but if you get violent with a violent person, what they going to do? They going to be like, oh shit, he got violent. I'm good now.
No, it's just going to be a continuing cycle.
Exactly. So now, at some point, I had this conversation every fucking week for the last 20 years of my life. I've been talking to adults and asking them like, damn, so you think that if they do wrong and you do wrong, like if they do wrong, your response is do wrong back to them? That's my conversation with adults for 20 years straight. And every time I say that question,
you need a new circle of friends then.
No, this is not my friends. This is people I work with in my line of work. Every fucking week for 20 years straight, I've been asking adults. I was like, okay, they did something that you ain't like. So you feel like if they ain't do what you ain't like, then you gonna respond by do something. So at what point did somebody say, shit, I gotta be an adult? They said my kids suck, so I'm gonna say they kids suck. They said this, so I'm gonna say that. So at what point did somebody say, my goddamn, I gotta be an adult?
What you drinking over there?
Don't do that shit, my nigga. I'm just saying, at what point did
because you're slurring a little bit. I just asked what you were drinking.
No, I'm not. I'm drinking Mountain Dew, my nigga.
Oh, so you just emotional a little bit. That's all right. That's cool.
I'm not emotional. I'm drinking Mountain Dew, my nigga. I'm just asking the question. At what point? At what point? No, you don't want to answer the question.
If you stop talking, I can answer the question because that's the whole thing, bro. That's what you do. You overtalk, bro. So it's a difference between you're asking a question about people offending someone in conversation, opposed to someone calling you a racial slur and spitting on you in the store, bro. No one can truly say that they're going to be able to hold their composure and just walk away if someone spits on them and calls them a racial slur.
Because I think spitting on somebody is one of the most disrespectful things you can do.
That's all.
So you really don't know what the reaction would be, honestly.
He might be froze.
Like I just said. Hold on.
What point does somebody be an adult? Time. Stop. Don't do that. We're not answering the question. I've let you get on your soapbox, bro. The other piece of this is this. Just because you have an opinion, a thought process on it, doesn't mean it's right. I'm not, and it's not a right or wrong conversation. I'm not saying my thought process is right or wrong. But what I'm saying is you have different people handle things differently. Now, if you're asking me if someone just walks down the aisle and insults me, nigga, you ugly. Whatever, bro. I'm gonna keep it moving, bro. Because that shit don't bother me. It don't hurt me. But if you're spitting on me, you might get a shove. At least. I might, what the fuck wrong with you? Shove you, you know, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I might be being facetious when I say you're going to get hit with the bag of sweet potatoes in my basket. But what I'm saying is you also can't judge someone on how they react to certain things like that of that nature. It's a difference if somebody says, nigga, your shoe's ugly, and now I want to shoot you in the middle of aisle 6. No, that's not what we're saying. But you also can't try to make it seem like someone is being unintelligent or they don't have emotional intelligence when someone calls them a black nigga and spits on them for no apparent reason at all, and you expect me to keep my composure and not at least big face you or shove you, or at least at worst call you a slur outside of your name, bro. That does not mean I don't have high emotional intelligence. That means I'm being a fucking human being, bro. And on aisle 6, I don't want to be called a racial slur and spit on. And
what about
what'd you say? What'd you say? I didn't hear you, ma'am.
What about aisle 5? You said not on aisle 6.
I said aisle 5. I was gonna say it don't matter. Whatever aisle.
Yeah. I have
to agree with Dub on that one. Like there's just like.
I'm asking the question. But the question that you're asking, for the most part, I'm not sure if it. I think the question you're asking is about people having emotional intelligence and not moving on pure emotion. And there are certain circumstances where, you know, people go overboard with their reactions to things. And yeah, you do have to ask, who's the adult in this situation? Like the person who walks down the street with their kid to go fight another kid over a kid saying something to your child that's some juvenile shit that you as the adult should be able to get with that parent and try to figure out how we can stop this from happening again. You know what I'm saying? That is some shit where I want to question who is the adult in this situation.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So on that aspect of it, yes, I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? When I read the report about the nigga who shot his roommate over a fucking Michael Jordan and LeBron James GOAT debate, that is some dumbass shit. That is like, who's the adult in this situation? Why are y'all doing that? I understand that piece. But I think when you start getting to situations like, you know, people are being assaulted, their life is threatened by physical altercations or something like that, that's a different situation. So I don't think you can paint that broad of a stroke on that. And that's all I'm saying.
What I'm saying is now let's say again.
I don't know what a button is.
He should have threw some hand claps in there.
We should. He gonna get his shit off though. What you got?
No, I'm gonna say is I agree with you totally. My whole thing is that one of my eyes is low, but I'm gonna say that the question is, okay, if we want to be honest and true about the situation, how often do we see people of our culture, of our guild, display emotional intelligence, display restraint? Or how many times do we see people take a slight and push it to 400, to push it to the next degree, to push it to what you call it, and then it was like, well, she shouldn't. If you say this, you like, man, come on, man.
So
like,
I think, and this is only for me and my experiences and the people that I'm
Yeah.
around. For the most part,
Yeah.
the people I'm around, the experiences I see, that I am
Yeah.
witness to, that I experience. Most of these people have good emotional intelligence. I have witnessed people who have poor or low emotional intelligence, just riding down the street, seeing some bullshit going on. But for the most part, I see more of those positive exchanges than negative. I've seen some people do some shit.
I am one of those people.
I've seen someone. I'm not saying I haven't seen anyone be non-confrontational. Like I've seen some shit.
Yeah.
In the workplace, I've seen some shit happen, and you know somebody say something slick, and then be, hey man, hey, watch who you talking to, because you don't know who you talk to, and then that's it, and then nothing else has happened. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I don't just. I see more I see more people showing or displaying certain examples of high emotional intelligence than low emotional intelligence, and also those examples.
I can speak for myself for that. I am one of those people. Like it.
Hold on. Okay.
Even when I see the examples of low emotional intelligence, it's not to the point of a threatening or alarming circumstance or situation. However, we could be operating in different atmospheres as well, though. So
I was going. That's where I was going to go. I was like, okay, so now this is where I pull a card
there's
that
no card to pull, because your experience.
How you know how what I'm gonna say?
Let me finish. What I'm saying is there's no card to pull because your daily experience is different from my daily experience.
Exactly.
So now
I'll go.
Let me finish. So now at this point,
Go ahead.
At this point,
Yeah,
it's just that's what you experience in your day to day, because that's the environment that you operate in. This is let me finish. This is what I experience in my day to day, because this is the environment I operate in. We don't operate in the same environment. We don't operate in the same environment, so we're not experiencing the same situations. That's all I'm saying.
But I would also say that both of you guys made a point to say that y'all avoid certain situations.
We didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You said, if I see somebody down the aisle that I know, I'm going to go the opposite aisle. I'm not going to talk to them.
That has nothing to do
both
with
y'all
what we're
said
talking
that.
about. What we said earlier has nothing to do with what you're talking about.
How it doesn't? Because you're saying that if I see somebody that I knew from high school and I don't talk to them, I ain't finna walk them. I'm finna avoid them. I'm not. Oh shit! I'm going to the aisle.
That has nothing to do with a random person.
How? But I'm telling you that I'm not avoiding nothing. I'm telling you I'm not avoiding. It does, bro.
That has nothing to do with the example you gave or started.
It does, because if you're saying you're avoiding situations, I'm saying I'm not avoiding none. Then how are we going to? Okay, go ahead.
The example you gave that sparked this conversation had nothing to do with someone we know. This is a random encounter with a stranger while I'm grabbing Fritos, and he called me a bitch ass nigga and spit on me. That has nothing to do with me seeing someone that I don't want to talk to that I may or may not know.
But what I'm saying is, listen to what I'm saying.
I'm not avoiding human contact or human interaction. I'm picking and choosing who I want to interact with. What you just spoke of was a random encounter with a stranger.
But what I'm saying is that there's not a point. What you're saying is, and no confrontational point in what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that what both of y'all just said is that there are interactions that y'all avoiding off the rip before it even get No, hold on. No, but I'm saying this is what I'm saying. You can't say about because what I'm saying is the interaction you have with the person that you avoiding might lead to the next thing. You're avoiding interaction from the get green. It's interaction you're avoiding. You're avoiding. You're avoiding.
No.
Person I know.
No. The sauce that you just put on the conversation, I don't mean that negative way.
Ain't no sauce, bro.
Well, hold on, time out. Calm down.
Go ahead.
The sauce that you just put on the conversation, and I don't mean sauce in a negative way. I'm just saying like that when I say sauce, the added environment you just added to the conversation, That wasn't what we was talking about.
No, what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the beauty of humanity, bro, is the randomness, bro.
But
the beauty of
whether or not I see Boogie that I went to high school with at the end of aisle 6, that has nothing to do with the crazy man on aisle 6 that's about to call me a nigga and spit on me.
How not?
Because I took the Fritos.
That's what I'm saying. Because
we want to avoid strangers, because 9 times out of 10, strangers don't talk to you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying
is, stranger to just beef up a conversation and come to the conversation with beef over the bag of chips.
That ain't got nothing.
That's a conversation that you couldn't avoid.
That ain't got nothing. What I'm saying. That has nothing to do with the person at the end of aisle 6 who I don't
that you might know.
That I might know.
Yeah.
I just want to grab my jalapeno Fritos and turn around. And in the midst of me doing that, crazy man from aisle 5 decided to come on aisle, call me bitch ass nigga, spit in my face because I was taking the last bag of jalapeno Fritos. That has nothing to do with the classmate who was about to witness me slap the shit out of crazy man with the sweet potatoes. That's all.
Now you're gonna be on Facebook Live.
So now they gonna take a picture of me like, oh, y'all remember Aaron from high school? He just slapped the shit out this crazy man with the sweet potatoes. You did, you know what I'm saying? And now
you're gonna be in the shade room, man slaps man with potatoes.
Now I gotta talk to him because he done posted me on Facebook or she done posted me on Facebook, and now I gotta go comment under the photo like, man, that was crazy. You was on that aisle. You should have came and helped me out. Now I gotta talk to him. So now I'm really fucked up.
But you know what? You talk to him because it's easier to talk to that person on Facebook because you're not seeing them, so you're not socially, like, you know what I mean? Like,
say it again. Say that again. Say it again. Don't say it again. Say what you said.
Because I feel like you're gonna try to twist it.
I'm just say what you said. I'm leaving it there. I promise. I swear to God, I ain't. Don't jump in. Let us say what she said.
I can make a comment on a Facebook friend from the high school from 20 plus years ago and carry a conversation like we the best of friends. But if I see that same person in the store, I'm going to walk right past you.
And this is full circle because he gets offended when I say he's a social butterfly. But when I say he's a social butterfly, I don't mean that in a negative way. What I mean,
I don't think it's negative at all. I think that's a positive thing that you can walk in the room and show this light, bring this sun.
And he feels a way about it because he feels a way about it. I say this because
I've got a way about it, bro.
Let me finish, bro. He feels a way about it.
Keep going.
He feels a way about it when I say it because this is the first time I said it. But every time I say it, he kind of gets a little offensive about it. But when I say it, it's because I've witnessed it. Look, when I walk in a room full of 50 people, 100 people, I'm going to sit in the corner and I'm going to study and observe because I love to people watch. And I form opinions about how they move and what they do. And I kind of know things about them. However,
I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna speak. When I walk in and speak, it's gonna be like, "Hey," and it's a general "Hey" to everybody. "Hey, how y'all doing?" And I'm gonna go sit down. And again, I'm gonna watch the people.
I've seen him work a room. I've seen him go in a room, work the room, be social, and he's learning things about people as he interacts. So when I say you're a social
butterfly, why not?
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
So when I say you're a social butterfly, I don't mean that as a negative way, like you're always being friendly. I mean that
it's a very positive thing.
You are good at the art of working a room, learning about people, interacting, doing the networking, things of that nature. That's something that's a challenge for me because of my social awkwardness and because of the anxiety that I get. So I'm able to do it
we should form a social awkward group.
We should. So I'm able to do it in a work setting because I'm forced to. So I'm good at it, and it's crazy.
No, I'm saying outside of work because I get the work setting because I can do that.
I'm good at it in the work setting.
Outside to where we can gather without gathering, right? Conversate where it's not so awkward.
It's not time for you to talk. You've talked enough, Book.
And something's going on with your head. I don't know what it is. Like it's
I know, man. But it feels weird, don't it?
like
You ain't got no hair. That's what's going on.
it looks
It's weird,
white.
man.
It looks like it's gray or something. Like it's blending in with the background.
Well, that's
That's what it is.
Yeah, he got the when you do the like green screens or something, it look a little weird. So it kind of
you look washed out.
yeah.
Like
He not that. He don't.
I'm kind of. I'm working out earlier, so I came straight from the workout. So
Uncle Fester look.
is that better?
Nah, it's just
That-
I came straight from the workout, so I
now
might be kind of
now I
pale.
can't unsee it.
he could.
I can't.
Some of it he might have a
You
lot.
a hater, man.
Who me?
No, I'm talking about her. She going. I cannot see it now. I just
I
like,
could've already seen it.
Some of it is
My lighting fucked
the
up, too.
lighting, the lighting, and then the other piece is your camera's
Well,
autofocus. His
for
camera,
me, this time I
his
did.
camera's autofocus is fucking him up too.
I put a light in here too this time so I can be clear, so my face is clear.
When we gonna start this social anxiety group?
let me see. Maybe this-
We probably
I
should
changed my
start it
lighting.
like online first because most of us won't come out.
What I do? I put the show, man. The show, man. Let's see what I can do, man. For the show, is this better?
It's black.
Now you
Is that better?
I mean, you know.
I changed my lighting.
It's
I don't
more,
know,
it's
man.
more so the green screen that's really fucking you up. That's why I don't cut the green screen on no more.
I'm look, man. I got a mission, but at the end of the day,
Background.
fuck
It's
this
nice.
sound apply.
It's nice.
It is.
I'm gonna go to
And
Kevin shit.
okay, what's with the headphones? Like, what are you guys listening to?
You.
You know what? I almost said something. I ain't gonna even, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it to myself,
That's what I'm
man.
gonna say.
I almost said something, man. I'm a Asiatic black man, and so I never want to
You a what?
throw my sister Asiatic black man.
What that mean? I don't know what that mean.
I don't know what it means to the man. It's I heard it back in the day.
Oh,
And
you
I
really
always
don't know
ran.
No,
that?
I'm just wondering because y'all both have the headgear. So I'm just
We don't.
When I
This
say
is-
you,
this-
we're listening to the audio. So I
Yes, audio.
Yeah, it wasn't like the one. That's,
It pumps through our speakers. We're professional. I don't know. You're doing some old, you know, some old.
Well,
I don't know. But we're
mean,
professionals out here.
If I let it play through the big speakers, I'm gonna get feedback through the mic. So that's why I got to.
Same here. Same here. I don't have big speakers, but I got speakers. You know what I'm saying?
well, I just hear y'all through my laptop.
Yeah, but I got a whole mixer and mic. So if I play it through the other speakers, then the feedback.
We
And
have devices.
y'all.
We have devices. We professional.
Talking to y'all through my laptop also. Like I have a mic. I don't plug it up.
Yeah, but I'm record. So we on Zoom. Boogie records the video. The fifth wall. Boogie records the video. I record the audio. So I'm running everything through a mixer so I can fuck with the levels. So if
You doing like DJ production and
I mean, we did have a semi-successful music career, so we kind of take some of those elements. and-
not semi. Don't throw shade at your career. It was very great.
I mean,
I wouldn't say very.
I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't say very.
I didn't make any money. I ain't make money off rap, and I never.
We made some money off of rap, man.
I
We
ain't
made
see
some
the
money
checks.
off
No, I
rap.
don't know where the checks went. But what I'm saying,
Ho. I didn't say we made a bunch of money, but we
Oh,
made
okay.
some money.
But what I'm saying is, we ain't make enough money
Well,
for me.
I'm really just waiting on my $1 million check for you to cut.
Well, I ain't got it.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. We have fans though.
I ain't saying
Oh,
that.
I know.
All I'm saying is,
Hey,
I ain't making.
did you see that we had a fan that we had a fan whose daughter had who wrote a letter to who told their teacher that they want to be a Circle G when they grow up. Like
I
they're
remember that.
This
I remember
is full circle because if that young lady ran up on me in Kroger's, I wouldn't know who the hell I'm talking to. And it's funny because I saw a photo of me, you, and her from when we were in our 20s together.
mm-hmm.
And if she ran up on me today, I'd be like, who are you? I wouldn't be an asshole, but I'll be like,
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
If you saw it was her daughter who wrote the letter,
Don't
and
matter
she
who
said,
wrote
but
it, bro.
if you saw the daughter, you wouldn't. I 100% guarantee you wouldn't be like, that wouldn't be your that you
I
would
didn't say
definitely
age, I
have.
was like, I don't know. Look, you know what? This how
If you saw the daughter, your face would be different. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not
it
gonna.
wouldn't, bro. Because if she's
Are you
of a
saying that
certain,
you've
if
seen
she's
the
of a
daughter?
certain, if she's of a certain age, then I would not.
She's
know.
in her 20s.
No,
she's in her.
bro.
She's in her.
I
She's in her
can't
mid
do-
20s.
I can't do no with a 20-year-old, bro. We can't.
That's
We
disgusting.
no. Oh, you can. I ain't a dirty old.
That is-
I don't want to. But I'm just saying
I
that.
can imagine it. I have kids who are 20. Like I couldn't even. It's gross.
Hey, you want to know something funny, bro? So I started a new job. You know what I'm saying? And I was just
Congratulations.
thank you. Started a new job.
I look, man. My body,
Why you let me finish?
Oh, go ahead.
I started a new job.
You're back in Houston now, right?
I've been back in Houston for a while.
Well, I've been off the grid for a while, so.
Okay.
I'm off the grid. That's what I did.
I started a new job. You know what I'm saying? And at this new job, it's pretty cool. It's a cool opportunity for me to continue doing what I do best, and
Which is
just be a business professional.
okay.
So
Okay.
I started a new job with an airline company, and I'm at my new job, and there's a young lady who works at this job. And I was like, I know you from somewhere. Couldn't really put my finger on where I knew her from. But she's like 26. Okay. And so, like, I don't know where I would know a 26-year-old young lady from. And then I would just sit there and I was like, what school you went to? She told me the high school. And I said, because she was like, I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, okay. What middle school did you go to? And when she calls out the middle school, she went to Pershing Middle School. She was in one of your students. She was in one of my YMCA programs that I ran. But it's crazy though. And I'm like, okay, and she's an attractive young lady, but I'm like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny now because we be talking and she be asking me like relationship advice because she been with her little boyfriend for 9 years and they trying to get married and she be cussing and shit. And I just be like, damn, I'm old.
I had a kid yesterday. I went to Denny's, and
still going to Denny's, bro.
Yeah, man, they got a brand new menu. Yeah, they got a brand new menu, bro. You gotta go.
I don't know. I get the same thing. I have gotten.
Hold up. What you get? What you get?
I love Denny's.
What you get?
Denny's?
I love Denny's.
What you get? What you get?
Oh,
I get the French toast slam with hash browns.
Have you tried the skillets?
Listen to what I just said. I get the same thing at Denny's every time I go. I have never got a different meal.
Oh man, the skillets go hard.
In elementary,
skillets go hard, man. But anyway, I went to Denny's. I love. I went to Denny's. I was in the gym. Left the gym. Want to get some protein. And gym. And I want to get some protein, some starches, whatever. And I went in there, and the guy was like, I walked in, I was like, man, this kid look young on the motherfucker, man. Like he was like 17, 16 years old. I'm like, he's too young to be in here. But then I have kids that have signed the paperwork to work at 14, 15. So I was like, let me be quiet because he might be one of them kids. But he came to the front and he's like, took my order, and like he was looking at me, he was like, the whole time, he's like, excuse me, sir, did you used to work at Best Elementary in 2013? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, man, I remember you, so, and that was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. He was in elementary 10 years ago. So that makes him, whatever. So we have that age, bro.
Huh? I've never worked in a setting where there were children. Not ever. It's never something I want to do. Not ever.
Oh yeah. I have that kid. I got, man, today.
No, I can't do it now.
That was never something I want to do. Like, I like my kids.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I'm not a kid person, so I don't like your kids.
Today at 6 o'clock, I was looking. In fact, for the last 3 weeks, I've been looking at generations. Literally looking at like, okay, this is the 2010s. This is the 2000s. This is the 90s. I mean, this is not 90s. This is the, I've been looking at generations of kids. all in the same spot. Like, damn, man, shit.
In the 90s,
You know what I'm saying?
You was like a teen in the 90s, though, bro.
Nah, well, no. I started working with. Well, yeah, I was. I started working with kids in high school. So when I was in high school, I was in Taffy, Texas Association of Future Educators.
That's like what,
So I
93,
would.
right?
That's 93 to 97.
You old them motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
97.
So
We were in high school in 97. 97.
I graduated in 97.
Oh, you graduated in 97.
Yeah.
I think I was in like 9th or 10th grade.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, like, I have kids. I have kids that I work with that have kids. I have kids that I work with that I've had their kids, and I work with their kids. Like
That's fine.
I've worked with generations. Shit, nigga, Ray and Rich was in the pro when you was in at the Y.
When I met Ray and Rich, they were adults, bro.
No, they wasn't, nigga. They couldn't have been.
100%.
You know that,
Ray
but that
and
happens
Rich were
when you
adults
are like
when I
a
met
teacher.
No, Ray and Rich was on Kevin's youth teams at
When
Weekly.
I met Ray and Rich, they were adults. Rich had already went through his phase of coming from North Carolina, having dreads and cutting his hair. Rich was a grown-ass man when I met him, as well as Ray.
Oh, well, Rich and Ray were teens at the Y.
I'm not debating that.
I'm just saying. I don't know where you were at that point.
There were teens
Not
at some
there.
point. Like I was at my daughter's
Nigga, you
school. She's second grade. Her
Yeah.
second grade teacher was also the second grade teacher of my 22 and 20-year-old.
mm,
And the crazy thing is, last year was she was first grade last year, and this teacher saw her in another classroom and asked the other teacher, like, can I see her for a minute? Like, what's her name? Because she didn't know who she was. And she said, her name, right? And
Mhm.
she's like, is her sister so-and-so? So she asked her to come out the classroom, and she asked her, like, do you have a sister named so-and-so? And she was just like, yeah. And she told me when we finally went up there, she was just like, I knew that they had to be related because they look like twins.
mhm.
And she came home that same day. She was like, Mom, some lady at school asked me about my sister. Like, and I knew which teacher it was. I just knew it. And so she requested to have her in the class this year. And she was like, I just remember seeing your older daughter at this age. And this is the splitting image of her, which it's weird though. They do actually look alike. Like if I look at her 7-year-old pictures now and my 22-year-old look at her 7-year-old pictures, you can't tell them apart. Like they literally are like twins. But she's been there like this whole time. Like that's what happens when you stay in a teaching role for years. You're gonna get the siblings and the kids of those kids if you continue to stay.
Mhm.
That's normal.
You're right, man. You're right. Like, and the weird thing about it, like today, I literally talked to a kid that was 20 and a kid well, not a kid that was 29. Like, and I had the 29-year-old when he was 19. I had the 20-year-old when he was 10. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's unique. It's unique, and it I don't know. I don't know what to say. The part that fucks me up. The part that messes me up, I'm like, man, I grew up in a neighborhood. I grew up idolizing the guys who I idolized or try to emulate. They were pros. They were globetrotters. They were pros or whatever. And so I was like, shit, I gotta be like that guy. And then I noticed as in my journey that that's not everybody's experience. And so I'm like, damn, man, y'all idols are park guys, or y'all idols are guys who played great in high school, or your idols are guys who, I'm like, shit, my idols played in the league. My idols were here. And regardless if they weren't LeBron James, but shit, they had 4, 9, 12 years in the league. So it's just a different dichotomy of how you relate, you know what I mean? So shit, I don't know. It's like my whole goal was to be better than my coach. I don't know.
When you guys play these back, do you look at the faces that you make?
Dub be hating, man. Dub be over there making hateful ass faces at me. He'll like, no, man.
Nothing, bro, I don't be saying nothing. You be like,
you ain't gotta say shit, man. Your faces.
I'm just watching his face, like
his face. He be like, man, nigga talking again, man.
I'm tell you why, cause that nigga be like, he a flip flopper, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a flip flopper.
He a flip flopper, bro. Like you'll say some shit on
keep talking
on one pod, and then 3 weeks later, bro, you will say some shit that contradicts the shit you argue with me about. And then you
name one thing.
This whole situation right now, bro, I told you was a great role model as a figure of the community doing the philanthropy that you do, bro. You was like, how, my nigga? How? These kids idolize X, Y, and Z. They idolize the rappers. They idolize this. And now
they do.
And now you get and now you get on here telling me they idolize the park niggas, the local niggas, the niggas who are being a direct good example in their life, bro.
No, you ain't hear what I'm saying.
I heard clearly what you said, bro.
You missed it.
I speak the King's English, bro. I didn't miss shit, bro.
You missed it. Cause I'm like, them niggas ain't it.
You
missed it.
Who ain't it?
You missed it, nigga.
Who is not
them
it?
Niggas they idolizing ain't it.
What you mean?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Nigga,
I'm saying
they should be idolizing a hooping ass nigga in the pros. No, the nigga who is a good example or a good role model in the community, that's who they should be looking up to first.
That's not who that. It's not who they're looking up to.
Well, you didn't say that, my nigga. You didn't make that. You didn't say that. That is not what you just said.
What I was just saying is that
you should say what you mean and mean what you say.
What I was just saying is that who they idolize is a nigga that played at the park.
What's wrong with the nigga that played at the park?
Because that nigga didn't make it.
Time out.
Nigga that made it.
Time out. So you mean to tell me because a young man didn't make it to the NBA or NFL doesn't mean he's not worthy enough for you to look up to and idolize?
What I'm saying.
No, I'm asking you a question. I heard what you said the first time.
I'm going to ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What I'm saying is,
can you just answer yes or no?
No, hell no. Because it's not yes no answer.
It is
not yes no answer.
It is.
No, it's not. For you it is, but for me it's not. No, it's not.
It was a yes or no question.
For you it is, but for me it's not.
Are you able to answer any question?
For you it's a yes or no question. For what I'm saying is, for me growing up, where I grew up and the situation I grew up in, where I was at, the standard was league or better. Not saying that I'm not saying that means nothing. That's yours. That's you.
You're right.
But what I'm saying for me, where I grew up, nigga, everybody I fuck with who I idolized went to the league or better. So now growing up, fucking with these younger niggas, and they saying, "Oh, my idol is this nigga who played at Amity Park, who played at Peggy Park, who played at Summer Park." I'm like, I'm not tripping on that, on them saying they're not good idols, but I'm saying there's a level beyond that.
How many niggas?
There's a level beyond that.
How many niggas you grew up with idolizing from your area that went to the league though?
Nigga, Willie Bird, Alton for Reggie Dixon.
You that nigga age?
No, Alton younger than me actually.
He what?
Alton younger than me.
I know, so you couldn't idolize that nigga.
Yeah, no, Alton is my age.
That's what I'm saying. You couldn't idolize that nigga.
Let me finish. Goldwire, Jones, Goldwire from
nigga. Goldwire is a couple of years older than you. So how you idolize him?
No, he's like 3, 4, 5. Why the fuck I went out? He went to the league. How the fuck I'm not? So you telling me a motherfucker
peers? As a child, you're idolizing your peer? I thought
he's not my peer.
I thought me idolizing somebody is the nigga like
when I was
like Jordan age, bro.
When I was in high school, Goldwire was in the league.
When you were in high school, Alton was in middle school with me.
No, when I was in high school, we played on the same teams. Me and Alton played on the same teams.
He was in middle school with me.
No, when Alton was in the 9th and 10th grade, we played on the same teams. On the same HISD all-star teams, we played together. Alton, Touche, Myron, we played on the same team.
You went to Philby?
No, we played on the same summer teams.
Oh, okay.
How many of them dudes made it to the league?
All of them.
You were 9th grade, so he was 9th grade, and you was a senior.
I was 11th. I was when he was at 9th, I was 11. When he was 10th, I was 12.
And you was idolizing.
Why the fuck would we idolize each other, my nigga? That's what I'm saying. What the question? What I'm saying
you
is,
named them. You named them as people.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, let's say you are a shoe designer, right? And there's a shoe designer in the 12th grade, you in the 9th grade, and he in the 12th grade. And I'm looking at, I'm like, shit, he done made 3 shoes with Louis Vuitton. Do I look at that person like, oh man, that he made shoes for Louis Vuitton, he ain't shit. Or I'm like, shit, that motherfucker made shoes for Louis Vuitton. He doing something. I wanna get with that person and see what they did. Like, we vibe off each other. It's shit that I did. Like right now, I like when I walk around in Houston and see these people, they were like, "Oh man, what's up?" Because it's shit that I did. They idolize too. Like we vibe off each other. I don't understand
on here. This face, like,
huh?
I'm
just saying. Like I don't understand the conversation that says that we was doing this thing, trying to get here, and I got here, you got there, we got there, you got there here, and we didn't vibe off each other.
No,
I don't understand the conversation.
I don't understand the part where you're saying because a nigga ain't make it to the league doesn't mean he's not worthy of someone looking up to them. That's all I'm saying.
Who said that?
You did.
No, I didn't. I said that, but your ceiling, not yours, but their ceiling is a motherfucker who never did nothing but outside of some shit that anybody can do. And my ceiling was some shit that the world qualifies as like, oh shit, yeah. So you telling me you gonna put
making it to this? But see, that's what I'm saying. Just because I made it to the NBA doesn't mean that I have all the qualities needed to be idolized by someone. That person who let me finish.
What you mean?
Let me finish. That person who didn't make it to the NBA, who was a neighborhood park legend, could have other qualities that people can look up to, and they want to idolize this guy.
Okay, but why didn't they make the NBA?
It doesn't matter if they made it to the NBA.
No, I asked you a question. Why didn't they make it though?
Because they just didn't make it. It could be.
No. It just be.
So let me ask you a question.
It could just simply be that they didn't. The right person didn't see them.
Come on, Luanda. So you mean to tell me making it to the NBA is the qualifier of someone looking up to that person? Just because you make it to the NBA doesn't mean anything. Honestly, it doesn't.
There are great people.
Stop the fucking cap, my nigga.
No, there are great people who play at those like outside basketball courts that play better than some of those people in the NBA. They just
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
You know what? This is the problem.
No, he didn't.
No, time out.
That's false. False.
I gotta go to sleep. Let me finish. So I'm gonna let you do your false and all that shit when I get through. The problem is this. You're qualifying someone being idolizing someone because they made it to the NBA. My thing is, I'm not qualifying it just because they made it to the NBA. I'm qualifying that person to be a good role model over their overall makeup of what they have going on. Just because they didn't make it to the NBA, but they could be someone that you should look up to for as their acts in the community or like their successfulness outside of that sport. Maybe they're successful in business. Maybe they're successful in something else. They're a great family man and a great role model. I'm not just only looking at the fact that you made it to the NBA. Now, if you're saying
there are people who made it to the NBA who should not be idolized.
Now, if you're saying just simply off of sports, where they're idolizing people who are playing in a park, and it's just simply a sports take, then okay, I can rock with that. But from how you said it, it seemed like you're saying it was an issue that they were idolizing somebody at the park opposed to somebody in the NBA, and that person in the park just didn't make it to the league, but they have other qualities about them that are good qualities that someone can follow and idolize. So I was looking at the person's overall makeup of what they have going on, not just their ability to play basketball or football and make it to a professional league.
All right. So I answer that. So what I'm saying is, if we're talking about the individual as in a grand scheme of individual, then now I'm not qualifying individuals 100% based on whether you made it to the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, or whatever, right? But I am qualifying them, saying, like, if you're saying that, okay, I am in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th grade, and I'm saying I want to be like XYZ, right? And be the pinnacle of my sport, soccer, tennis, basketball, anything, right?
And this is just
am I gonna
right? This is just a sports take.
This is a sports take, but sports is bigger than the sports. But this is sports take, right? All right. Am I saying that I'm gonna idolize a guy who's a family man who can play, or I'm idolizing a person who's a family man who can play and he made it to the NBA?
It all depends. Right? It all depends if the environment is strictly about hooping. I want to be like Mike on a basketball court. Mm-hmm. Then I can understand that. But if it's about being a man and a leader and all of that shit combined in one, just because you made it to a league doesn't mean that that's the criteria that should make you idolizable. That's all I'm saying. So
what you're saying is it's perspective, right?
No, I'm not saying perspective.
So you're saying, so you're not saying that. You're saying that you're literally saying that the perspective of, I'm looking at the grand scheme of the individual as opposed to the talent. That's not perspective.
If we're only talking about the talent and me,
perspective, my nigga, perspective. Perspective is saying,
it's not
what is it then?
Because you're talking about two different things.
No, it's not, nigga. It's perspective, nigga. You're saying that your perspective is like they're a great person, so that their perspective of their person is bigger than the perspective of what they do in their sport.
I'm saying
they can go to the NBA, but they could be evil as people. So that's not important. But if they're a great family man and all other shit, that's more important than their physical skills.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
What are you saying then?
I'm saying if I'm a basketball player and I'm looking for someone to idolize strictly off of playing basketball, then I understand what you're saying. Meaning,
so the perspective is only basketball.
It's not what I said, bro.
No, not what you said, but it's not what you said, but what you're saying. You're trying to make the perspective of only being basketball or being a grand scheme, right?
That is not.
Am I tripping, LaWanda? Yeah. Am I tripping, LaWanda? I'm talking to LaWanda. Am I tripping?
I think you're not hearing, or I think you're not interpreting what he's saying.
I'm saying the perspective, right? So I'm saying my perspective is like saying that I'm not judging them on their internal issues or any. I'm saying that my idols, the guys that I look up to, were Kevin Granger, Reggie Whitaker, Herb Baker, these guys who played in the inner city, went to D1 colleges, went to the NBA, NFL, whatever. And he's saying, well, they were good people and they raised their families. Your perspective is not about the professional.
But that's not what I said, though.
What are you saying then?
That's what you're saying I said.
What are you saying? Then tell me what you're saying.
So what I said was, just because you made it to the league doesn't qualify you to be someone or a great person you should idolize. I asked you, it depends on what are you saying I'm idolizing. Am I only idolizing the environment of the sport? So if I'm a basketball player and I want to idolize a basketball player for his playing on the court, then I understand it. But if you're saying someone to just idolize, and that encompasses everything about them, then the person who is a neighborhood basketball gym legend can be idolized just as much as someone who made it to the league.
Why?
Because it encompasses everything. So just because they didn't make it to the league doesn't disqualify them from being a good role model of someone that they can idolize.
Man, this is why I love recording, because now we could look back and hear this conversation and rewind it and look at.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Why do you idolize these people that you spoke of?
The reason why I respect their journey, and I will talk about their journey. No, the reason why I respect their jersey.
Well, why you telling me no? Because we're talking about idolization.
Let me finish. The reason why I respect their journey and I put them in a different category than a guy that played at the park is because, motherfucker, I can go play at the park. Anybody can go play at the park. And not saying that I can't be the best. I can go play the park and be the third best, the first best, the second, the third, the fifth. But there's levels to accomplishment. And so what you're saying is that there's no level.
That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. So let me ask you this question.
So it sounds like he's saying, and I'm going to say this, then I'm going to go to sleep. Because I'm sorry. But it sounds like he's saying he's idolizing the sport. Because like he's saying, he can only play at the park. He can play at the park, but these people went all the way to the league. But Dub is saying, if it's a person he's idolizing, he's not just looking at the sport. He's looking at a broader spectrum. So he's looking at multiple things that this person has achieved in their lifetime to be considered somebody that he would idolize. It's not about the sport. But JB, obviously yours is about the sport.
No. I'm saying that.
But time out. And that's what I was asking. I was asking because, like again, you can be an athlete and have a sports idol, and I understand. And if that's the case, then I can rock with what you're saying. And so when I ask you why do you idolize these people, I want to know if you only are idolizing these people because of their sports accomplishments, or you're just overall idolizing them. And the measuring stick is because they made it to the league.
Well, to make it a short answer is you saying that making it to the league is an easy thing.
I'm not saying that.
Or that so it don't take everything that the park player, like, it's a reason why the park player did make it to the league.
All right, let me break it down for you so you can understand. Okay. When I was younger, I played football. Football was my love. I, in a certain sense, idolized Junior Seau.
Okay.
I idolized Junior Seau because at the time, he was the ideal linebacker. Okay. He could play sideline to sideline, 4-down linebacker if need be. He had the size, the speed, the technique, all of that, the looks. He was cool. His shoes were cool. I wanted to be Junior Seau in regards to playing football, being on the football field, playing the position of linebacker. Junior Seau is who I wanted to be. Deion Sanders is who I wanted to be. If I played basketball, I wanted to be like Mike, strictly off of those sports achievements. There was no neighborhood guy who hooped at the rec or played flag football that I wanted to be, because them niggas ain't make it to the league, so I ain't even see them. So sports accomplishments, strictly sports, that's who I wanted to be. But if you ask me who do I idolize my old man, I idolize my grandfather, I idolize my uncles. Because these
you missed the point. You missed the point. No, you missed the point. I just told you. No, bro. No, bro.
Why you coming off? Why you coming off?
Because I just told you these guys did all.
You're not letting me finish.
I just told you these guys did all that and made it to the league too.
You're not letting me finish.
But you trying to erase what I just said. I just told you them guys did everything you saying they did and made it to the league.
I'm not trying to erase anything you said. And honestly, Bug, if you
go ahead.
if you actually would listen, you would see what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
But it's okay.
Go ahead.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Y'all,
I know
y'all
you're
do
good, man.
Do y'all do like outro music?
We're about to. I know what that button is.
I'm just saying. You just took everything. You just took everything I said.
I did
Yes,
not.
you did. Cause I just told you. You just told me. Next, you did. You just said. Yes, you did, bro. I just told you that the same niggas that was in the hood with me, the same niggas that in here with you, did everything you did in the hood and in the parks and all that. But them same guys went to the league. So I'm supposed to put the same guys who do everything the guys in the hood did. They did all that. And they went to the league. Cadillac Anderson, Akeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler. I can name 1,000 names. Gerald Green. I can name 1,000 names. But you want me to focus on a dude who did make it to the league. And the league is the highest point of basketball or football or tennis or soccer or kickball, whatever. You want me to ignore the niggas that made it to the highest point and focus on niggas that didn't get to the highest point.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If that's the tech you got, if that's the tech that you have from what I was saying, you didn't listen. And so
you ain't read it right though.
Let me finish. If that's the tech you truly have from what I said, you didn't listen. And no matter what I say, you're not gonna get it. So it's cool.
My nigga, if you just we talking about niggas that made it to the league and niggas that made it to the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, and you still talking about niggas that play at the park, then we're not having the same conversation.
No, we're not. We're not having the same conversation.
If you talking about niggas that didn't make it to the NFL, niggas that didn't make it to the major leagues, niggas that didn't make it to the NBA, and you talking about niggas make it to the park, you got to make an excuse or make a reason why they didn't make it. And I'm telling you, they made it. From the same situation, Clyde Drexler went to Sterling, right? Michael Singletary went to Worthing, right? The same school you went to, right? He went to the NFL and he's a Hall of Famer. So how am I compare him to a nigga that played at the park?
You're right. Sure.
I'm asking you.
I've already answered the question, and I was.
No, I asked you a question.
No, I was.
How can you compare Marcus?
I was trying to explain it to you. So if your measuring stick is because I made it to the league, so that means that you are worthy of me idolizing you or looking up to you. That ain't just the only criteria.
That's not what I said, bro. That's not what I said. I asked you a question. I said, how can you compare?
Question, but you
no. I asked you, how can you compare Mike Singletary, who made it to the league from the same situation that you was in, the exact same situation that Dub was in, the exact same situation. Worthing High School linebacker who made it to the NFL. Mm-hmm. So you trying to tell me I should compare him to the guy who went to Worthing, who played linebacker, who from the hood, who didn't make it. So
what you're telling me is that there's a young person out there who, in theory, should look up to Mike Singletary before he looks up to me or any other of my classmates who went to Worthing, who played football on a high level in high school and didn't make it to the league, but were successful in other ways, were great role models in other ways. Just discredit them guys because
no, I didn't say that.
No, wait, let me finish. Just discredit those guys, no matter what they're doing in their.
Who said discredit?
You did.
No, I didn't.
When you say,
I said how.
Let me finish. When you say how was it that you can tell me not to look up to Mike Singletary, but look up to the niggas who play in the rec because they didn't make it to the league? That's what you just said. But Mike,
I said
that's what you just said.
No, I said that you're telling me to take the guys who made it to the pinnacle and say like, no, I ain't got to look up to them. I could look up to the guys who didn't make it to the pinnacle.
I never said that. At no point did I ever say that.
Okay, so you didn't say I shouldn't look up to the guys who made it to the pinnacle?
100% never said that.
So when I said that the guys that I looked up to were the guys who made it to the pinnacle, and you said, well, what about the guys who didn't make it to the pinnacle? I said, yeah, they're good too. I'm saying they're good too.
You want to know the biggest disconnect?
What's that?
You didn't be quiet enough to listen to what I was saying.
Man, stop the cap, my nigga. Stop that, man. I heard you, bro. But you trying to say I heard everything you said, bro.
No, you didn't.
But I'm saying
you cut me off.
Okay.
Hey, you cut me off.
So what's the goal? What's the goal?
A, you cut me off before I was finished. And B,
what's the goal?
You didn't let me finish.
What's the goal?
You're doing this.
What's the goal then? Yeah. What's the goal, though?
It's a pointless.
What's the goal?
Because if
What's the goal?
if you're doing this,
So JB,
What's the goal?
You're saying
What's
is
the goal?
what you're saying
What's the
is
goal?
these young boys or kids or whatever
Yeah.
should look up to Aaron.
Oh, don't put
The-
me.
I
don't-
never
don't
said
put my
that.
name- Don't put my name on it.
No.
I
I'm
never
using an
said that.
example because no. I'm asking.
I
I'm
never
asking,
said that. I'm saying, what's the goal? What's the
Like-
goal?
like why should they look up to him when this Marcus guy who was the same position, same
I'm
school,
saying-
but
I'm saying-
made it to the
No,
NFL?
I'm saying,
They should
I'm
look up to
saying,
that person
no,
before
I'm
looking
saying,
up to
no,
the-
I'm not. No, see, you're trying
'Cause
to
he
make
didn't
it. You're trying to make it a tier thing. What I'm saying is that if your ceiling,
You made it a tier thing, though.
listen what I'm saying. If I'm saying that the ceiling, if the ceiling is middle ground, then it changes. I'm not saying that Dub's not a great role model. I'm not saying that Book's not a great model. I'm not saying that somebody who didn't make not a great role model. But I'm saying if your ceiling is the guy who plays at the park, then how am I ever gonna get past the park? If that's my ceiling.
But my question for you is, just because you made it to the, what is the ceiling? What is the criteria of the ceiling? Let me ask you that first. Which I was trying to ask you at first. So what is your criteria for the ceiling? That's what I asked you at first.
Okay, my criteria for the ceiling is being able to dictate how I can get paid from my skill, whether it be a carpenter or a lawnscaper or a basketball player or a football player or a hairstylist. My ceiling is being able to dictate how I can get paid for my craft, right?
So your ceiling, so with this ceiling being said, it's monetary. So the guy who
No, it's not monetary. It's self.
You said paid.
I said being dictated. I said being dictating
paid.
how
You
I
said
get paid. Dictating how I
you
get paid.
So the ceiling
Dictating.
so the ceiling is monetary.
The ceiling is dictating how I can get paid.
No matter how many
so
times
what I'm
you
saying,
say dictating, the ceiling is still monetary because
it's not, bro.
The end result is how much I can get paid off my skill, right?
No, dictating is very important.
Am I tripping?
Getting paid? Yes, you are tripping. I said dictate, not getting paid. Dictating how would I get paid? So if I'm saying that I can say I want to make enough money to feed my family, or I can get enough money just to get by. That I'm not dictating. If I could say I can be John Lucas and dictate shit. I'm gonna have my son, my grandson, and I can run these programs. I don't have to play no basketball. I can just run these camps. I'm dictating how much money how much I can get paid. I'm not worried about the NBA or the NCAA. I'm dictating. If I'm playing in the park, I'm not dictating how much I can get paid.
Why not?
Because there's no money in the park.
But who said that my playing in the park is dictating how much money that I can make to provide for my family?
Okay, so question: what park players are dictating how much I can get paid?
Well, that's the problem, though. Just because I'm hooping in the park and I didn't make it to the NBA, that doesn't mean that I'm trying to hoop for money in the park. Look, I could have been a D1 recruit, didn't make it to the NBA. I still love the game, so I hoop in the park, but I'm a fucking lawyer. I'm a fucking doctor. I'm a director at this company over here. I'm a professional buyer over here. I'm a fucking oil field expert over here. Just because I didn't make it to the league, but I hoop recreationally at the park, doesn't mean that I can't be a good enough role model to show the youth how to make money to provide for their family, or how to do anything, to be a good person in life, to how to raise your kids, how to be a good family man. So what I'm saying is,
I agree.
The monetary shit don't matter. Just because I ain't making money off hooping doesn't mean I'm not providing and can't show you how to be successful in business, or to be successful,
I agree.
or to be successful in corporate America, or to just be successful at what you choose to do. So when
I disagree. I disagree on that part.
How?
I agree with everything you said, to the part where you said if we're talking about people who are, like I'm saying, okay, when I was growing up, it was Reg, it was Reg Whitaker, it was Reg Dixon, it was Kevin Granger, it was Willie Bird, it was Damon Jones, it was Anthony Goldwater, guys who were doing what I was doing, making money, changing their neighborhoods, changing their environments, doing what I was doing. So if you're telling me that he's a lawyer, which I can very much say that the Kappa League was run with a bunch of lawyers. My first year playing really competitive was in the Kappa League, and it was run by a bunch of Kappas who were lawyers, who were former basketball players. So I understand what you're saying. But then what I'm saying is this generation, their idols, the guys, they're looking up to guys who playing street ball, right?
Because but because I play street ball, look, you hoop in a rec league every week. That doesn't dictate who you are.
I don't.
Well, you used to, my nigga. You know what I'm saying. That doesn't dictate who you are as a role model. You doing the work in the community. You didn't make it to the Let me finish. You didn't make it to the NBA, my nigga. You are that rec league nigga who did hoop in rec leagues because you didn't make it to the NBA. But that doesn't change who you are as a role model when you are a person who affects teens or young adults' lives every day because of the work you do. So that doesn't make you. That doesn't make you any lesser than any person who made it to the league. The only difference.
We're not talking about lesser and more. We're talking
yes,
about.
You are, bro.
No, this one. Okay, what I'm saying is this.
On that note, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. On last thing I'm gonna say is this. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this.
He is.
But listen, what I'm saying is this.
I should pay.
The reason why I didn't the difference between me going to the league, the difference between me going to the league and me not going to the league has nothing to do with the conviction of my my goals.
All right, fam.
It's one thing to say. Oh, he make the league because he wasn't good enough.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Peace. Yeah.
It's been another episode
of what I'm saying.
Shot podcast. Young James Boogie.
Young James Boogie, you are crazy.
Hey, y'all, dub.
Tell me how you took, and I'm gonna tell you what I meant.
And we out.
Some instruments to get the bitches, man.
That's what that button was. I didn't know what that button was till now. I hit it on accident. And we out.